previously on Adventures in Sin, we were in the middle of a fight with werewolves. I forgot the name. Kiri?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Kiri. And then some werewolves escaped to go and warn Strahd. So we decided to go into the werewolf's lair where we found the missing children that the werewolves were using as fight club, essentially.
Yep.
So as darkness was coming in and the weather was getting worse outside, we ultimately made the choice to stay in the cave, knowing that we may face someone. Little did we know that someone was Strahd. So we all got woken up to Shaq being charmed and Ireena being dragged away. Screaming.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. To where essentially the party kind of split up. A few ran off towards Ireena to try to save her. Daerma ran out of the tent and apparently just ran straight down the mountain, not knowing where he went. And we were fighting the two other vampires right at the entrance. And now everyone is in full retreat. Tog is currently soul sucked into a sword, so he's dead. And I think that's where we're at.
Awesome. I'm just gonna kind of pan in on the mountain here, on this awesome giant mountainside. And like I was telling you, I think we had some people join Twitch and stuff.
Pretty cool.
So basically over here we have the two vampires that have run away. We have Shaq right here with the specter that's grappled to him. And we got Baridian right here. And Lice right here. And in the back, in the cave, Jamie, for you, we have the Anastrasya Moonblade, the level 5 wizard. She's in the campaign. I think you can try to attach you to a character so you can play someone if not brought back to life. We have Marcus here. We have Tog downed here. And then over on this side of the mountain here, we have Strahd and Ireena. So to recap so I've also entered in sort of turn battle mode, because on these really complex battles, it's really nice to do it. And Ireena's not grappled. The only person that's grappled is Shaq. So one rule I've messed up on, Shaq, is when you're grappled, you actually don't move at half speed. Your speed is actually 0. Okay? But that's okay. I've just moved you here. Now, one thing I do want to retcon something a little bit with Shaq, is that Shaq didn't do... First of all, he got an attack of opportunity. He said he rolled a 19. I kind of was like, I was confused. So, Shaq, do you want to roll some damage on that against the vamp?
Was I a spider, or was that before?
That was before. It was when you were in Shaq form with your spear, because I saw you rolling with your +2 spear, the chosen one spear.
Yeah.
And this was against Anastrasya, who was trying to get away because you thorn whipped her down. And you rolled a 19, and you hit her, and I made you reroll again, and you missed.
Is it the 1d6 or the 1d8?
1d8 is if you're two wielding it, so you probably roll 1d8 since you don't have like an offhand or anything. So you roll 1d8 plus 2 plus your strength. So you do 9 damage to her.
9.
And I think someone did, I think Baridian or someone did radiant damage to her.
Yeah, I did radiant damage. Yeah.
So I haven't so she doesn't regenerate her HP this round anyways. That was the only thing I want to do. Shaq, now one last thing with Shaq, do you want to try to get your action to break off of this specter through a grapple check, or do you want to do something else as your action? And I'll allow you to do it before you enter your spider form.
Yeah, let me try to break the grapple.
You want to try to break the grapple, or do you want to cast a spell instead?
Was she closer?
Well, we're not going to retcon it that far back. I'm thinking like if you want to summon a moonbeam or summon creatures.
I don't have any spells left.
Oh, you're totally out? Okay. That's right. You
I have
used
a
all
couple
the
with the first level.
You use all the spells to summon horses to actually travel to the werewolf den. And since Strahd ambushed you, you weren't able to refresh those spells.
In the middle of my sleep.
Do you want to just try to break the grapple?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a d20. I will roll with the Spectre. So I just roll a dex.
It's an opposing strength check normally, grapple.
Strength versus my athletics. So I rolled a 16. You rolled a 10. Did you? So you get the roll, Shaq. You rolled a custom roll there. So let me explain how grapples work, guys. When you initiate a grapple, you're just overpowering someone with your strength. When you're resisting a grapple, you get to use athletics or acrobatics, right, as a skill. So Shaq, why don't you re-roll?
Okay.
That's the rules.
Great.
Yeah, is that rules as written?
Yes, that's rules as written.
That's
So,
funny.
so I'm going to allow you, when your turn comes up, that you've broken out of the grapple with the Spectre. I can try to re-grapple you, and also that means, too, that you weren't dragging the Spectre along with you like we thought. So I'm going to move this Spectre back to there, okay? So just a little bit of a retcon, guys, because I kind of went too fast over Shaq's turn. So how this fight is complex, even for me as a DM. So essentially what's happened is, let's also do one other roll for Daerma. Daerma, see, I got you over here, down the mountain. You kind of got lost. You rolled a nat 2 on your perception roll. Now, that's just, I'll allow Daerma, if you want to, you cast mirror image on yourself, so I'll allow that. Before I just said it took your whole turn to do it. That's essentially true, because let me also describe the battle a little bit more. There's a lot of, I've turned the fog on the battle to max, okay? Beyond 60 feet, right now everything is considered lightly obscured, for starters, because there's a dense fog, okay? Beyond 60 feet, you can't see anything. Everything is considered heavily obscured in the fog, okay? So, but now we're going to roll a d20 for weather effects. It's just a random roll. If I roll low, so I wanted to say there's like a light storm out. It doesn't change anything, but if I rolled a 15 or higher, there would be like heavy weather effects, like a blizzard would be coming in, okay? So that there's no blizzard. We'll have, before we
Thank God.
before we continue, I want Ireena and Shaq to roll a nature check based on just what I rolled there. So Shaq gets it. Let's have Ireena roll too. And I'll say you get it too. I'll just say, well, I'll tell everybody it's fine. Basically, something's up, because normally Strahd could control the weather, right? So one of the boons that you removed has enabled him not to like just control the weather and make it a blizzard or whatever, right? Make it even more difficult. Okay? So you guys being druids. All right. So this fight is pretty complex. It's basically two parts. We have like Marcus over there. We have something over here. Before we begin, though, I want to say, Daerma, do you want to do anything? Because we kind of steamrolled over Daerma, too, a little bit.
Kinda. Well, I still cast mirror image, right?
I mean, yeah, because that's what you wanted to do. You said you casted mirror image. And now, do you want to do anything else? I've actually put you on the board now, though. So you can kind of see, like, you've wandered off a little bit down here. And it's like you've lost track of them.
Is there a way I can climb up the ledge?
Yeah, use your climbing speed, which is half of your movement, 15 feet. But we'll get to your turn then. I'm just saying, do you want to cast a spell or anything? Because I'm trying to get you in the fight a little bit more.
Okay, so what I want to try to do, is it okay if I cast Misty Step instead?
Yeah, I'll allow you to, like, you want to jump up the ledge, kind of backtrack a little bit? Sure.
Yeah, backtrack a little bit. I'll cast Misty Step.
So right now, since we're in combat mode, you can't do it. So I'm going to move you back to, like, here. Now mark it on your sheet that you cast that spell.
Done.
Okay, so I'm going to move you, like, up here. You'll be facing this direction. Like, you guys understand the battlefield, the battle mechanics so far? You can't see beyond 60 feet. Everything is considered lightly obscured. So you have disadvantage on perception. And it's dark. So you get another disadvantage stack. So any perception check is at a disadvantage -2.
Even if you have dark vision.
Even if you have dark vision, because that's how dark vision works. Rules is written.
Okay.
So you guys see the counter up top now? It like makes the whole battle a little bit more transparent. So Lysandra's is up.
Okay. Let's see who's around me.
So Lys is over here.
Music.
Yeah.
Lys
Okay.
is you're standing next to Baridian. What has happened is the two vampires have booked off. The other specter is right here. Shaq has broken the grapple from the specter. The specter is almost dead.
Okay. I'm gonna cast if my D&D Beyond would load.
boy.
Yeah. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay, roll a d20 to hit. So it's -2 to hit since it's lightly obscured.
25.
Nice. I'm gonna say for brevity's sake, the specter is dead because it almost I think it had like 5 HP. Roll for damage though. You roll double ones.
And then total would be
Nice.
17.
Hell yeah. How do you vaporize the specter?
I'm just gonna point at it and say be gone.
Do you want to do a move action?
No, I think I'll stay next to Baridian.
Your mother screams out from the cave. Now Tog is spotlighting your mother. Your mother says, "Be safe." I'm gonna go down the
Has a little
initiative.
dance to the theme tune that's going on at the minute.
You like that? You getting
Yeah.
hooked on it? Okay, so
Yeah.
Strahd is up now. Strahd has readied himself against. So we're going kind of to the other side of the mountain here. Strahd is over here. I don't know if you can see them as your characters, right? Because creatures are hidden around corners. But as the GM, I see everything, and I know Marcus could probably see him. Strahd readies himself and looks over to Ireena. How many men must die for us to be together?
It looks like that's up to you, sir. I don't want any more men to die.
Strahd just like readies himself. He's just standing still. He looks over at Marcus to see what he'll do. I'm going to go to Dark Miss turn. So Dark Miss is on the other side of the mountain.
Battle.
She's.
She was out of the battle.
I said that they escaped, but like we didn't have a battle board, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
And so what they were doing is spider climbing up the walls, right? I'm using my flashlight, so they've spider climbed up the walls here to like a ledge, you know, on the side of the mountain over here. They're over here. Shaq, you hear them like talking, like kind of arguing. There's some wind. I have the wind playing. I'll just have Shaq make a perception roll to see if you can hear him. Say the DC is like 10. He gets it. They're just like bickering and arguing amongst themselves. They're ready. She's readying an action. Toggle's dead, so I go down the line. Anastrasya's up.
Dead.
Anastrasya makes a roll. Let me pull her up. She actually doesn't have the skill like loaded. Okay. All right. I'm going down the line now. Marcus is up.
I'm going to try to bend over and try to do a lay on hand. Huh?
CPR.
You're
Yeah,
going
I'm
to
gonna
do
try-
lay on hands? Toggle
Yeah.
is straight up dead. He has 0
Yeah.
HP. He's considered dead. Lay on hands will do nothing.
I'm gonna try to use that spell scroll.
All right.
Revivify.
Now I looked it up. The spell scroll, it's a DC 10. So I think Marcus, I looked up the rules. So Marcus is casting a spell that is beyond his spell level to cast. He's trying to cast a 3rd level spell, Revivify, to bring back Toggle to 1 HP. So the DC is 10 plus 3, which is a spell level. Marcus rolls a D10 I'm sorry, a D20, and includes his.
That's
Sorry, and then he includes his spell modifier DC, which I think is like +7 or something. So it's something like a 50-50 shot to actually bring him back. And Strahd says, "Look, another man about to perish."
It's a. Okay, I'll just roll and then ask if I roll low.
Yeah, so you got to roll.
That's good. Okay, I got it.
You got it.
So you use a
That's like a natural 15.
So you use a scroll. It was actually like +7, I think, to the roll, so it's a 22. The DC was like 13, right, or something like that. How do you bring back Toggle back from the dead? So Toggle's only been dead for a minute. If Marcus would have failed the roll, Toggle would have been essentially dead longer than a minute. Also, by the way, before I go to that, Marcus,
Clutch roll, Marcus.
Strahd was also like talking with Ireena a little bit. His buffs have come down. Right, so some of his buffs that he had only lasted for a minute. So, like, Dark Mist is now visible, okay? What do you want to do, Marcus? How do you bring him back?
As I'm shivering and looking at the spell scroll, I put my hand on his chest and say the incantation, and then hope that he revives. So I see the writing kind of fade away, and then I slap him in the face.
So I just...
I'm like, are you with me?
I go, here, hold my rabbit. That's always bugged me. I thought it was funny.
Hilarious. So I changed Toggle's status. That was just something they upgraded with Tailspire, is he knocked down status effects. Actually, Toggle is still prone, but... So I actually got to knock you back down, Toggle.
Well, no, I can pick him up, right? With, like, my move action, I guess?
It's an action.
Maybe?
Pick him up.
Oh, okay.
So he's still down. Toggle, you're like face down in the snow. You like just kind of come to a little bit. So how it works is you went down to 0. You have a stack of exhaustion, right? Even though you've come back from the dead. I don't know if the custom rules say if you come back from the dead, you take a stack of exhaustion. I did look up the other spells for it. There is, so we'll say you just have 1 stack of exhaustion from dropping to 0.
Okay. That's
So,
fine.
Toggle, you come up, your beard is just caked with snow, but you're alive. And you look up and you see Strahd down the ridge looking down. He says, and Strahd looks over at Ireena and says, "Looks like the gods are with you today." What do you say?
One
Sure
HP,
hope
right?
so.
One
Ireena's up.
HP.
We have 1 HP, Tog. Ireena's up.
All right. So
Strahd is standing
As
right next
I-
to you.
as I say to Strahd, please rethink my proposal. I'm going to kind of move back just a little bit, like kind of while I'm talking, not moving very much.
So you're like, he's looking right at you. So like,
yeah.
he just, as you try to slowly back away, I'm saying, he like, first of all, we left, your knife was at your throat. Is your knife still at your throat?
Yes.
Okay. Strahd takes a swing at you as you walk away to try to knock the knife out of your hand. I'll
Okay.
roll with Strahd. Here we go. I'm saying he knocks the knife out of your hand. The knife that glistens in the starlight and flies off the cliff. The dagger or whatever you had is gone. I mean, you can go search for it later, but you can remove it from your character sheet.
Okay.
And he like takes a step towards you as you're kind of like slowly backing away. What do you do?
I'm going to pull out the Staff of Frost and try to cast Ice Wall between us.
Sure. So it automatically goes off. And I think it hits Strahd automatically. So,
Yes.
like I said,
So.
so Strahd doesn't want to counterspell it. So you'll just let it happen. What'll happen though is, so let's describe what Wall of Ice does. You get to create it for 120 feet. You have to create it in 10-foot segments, lengthwise, 1 foot deep.
Okay.
So do you want to put it like right here where my flashlight is moving? And you want to maybe move it up the mountain a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay,
Kind of like just between him and I.
sure. Let me build it. Oh, here we go. Here's the better one. Okay, so we're going to use this one. It's like this. You guys see what I'm doing? So you can only create the ice wall
Cool.
like with what you can see. Okay? What's the save DC? It's a
let's
dex save, right?
see.
16.
Oh, I rolled the wrong.
It was the
I
same
rolled
as
the wrong-
last time.
I rolled the wrong roll. 16, he passes. So he takes half damage, right?
Dexterity saving throw and a failed save, the creature takes or half as much. Yeah.
So I roll a coin flip. He ends on one side of the wall or the other since you cast it over him.
Okay.
So I rolled high, which means it's good for him. He ends up on the side you're on.
Ah, shit. But
But he takes some damage.
Yeah. So
35
and half.
divided by 2. You see, like, I don't have the heartbeat sound effect pulled up, but you hear like a heartbeat go off as the ice hits over him, like a shield of like blood, like it materializes and then like slowly drips down into nothing. His eyes fill with like blood. He's like, "Why are you making this so difficult?" Strahd uses a reaction to do something unknown. Okay, let's go down the line because I don't want to spend all day with it. Let's go to Daerma. What do you want to do?
Okay, so I'm going to try and move up the mountain again.
Okay, you can see Shaq.
Yeah.
Follow me.
Okay, that's your move
Alright,
action
Shaq.
right now. You've moved up to Shaq.
Alright, Shaq. Who do we need to slaughter?
All of them. The girls.
Alright, so can I use Misty Step to climb up the mountain?
You use another bonus action spell to do it. Okay. Yeah, you're there.
Alright, I'll use the...
But if you look, like if I put your character in position, you can't see the vamps that have gone up the side of the mountain. But you're there. Now you can make another move action if you want to, or you can cast a cantrip.
I can't see them if I shoot them.
You don't see them. I'm like looking at it from your perspective right now. Like you can't see it, right? Like you can see like this. Do you want to cast? So do you want to make a move action or cast a cantrip?
Move action.
Okay, where do you want to move?
I'm gonna move up here.
Okay, you might be able to do that.
Actually, yeah.
No,
right there.
it's too difficult for you to move up there. Because you move at half speed.
Then I'll move right here.
Okay, let's see if you can move that far. Yeah, you can move that far. Now you see them. That's where you're at. Do you want to move your character right here? Anastrasya looks like she's trying to spider climb up the mountains to set up like an ambush, but she like rolled pretty low in her stealth roll. So you can see her with your passive perception. Okay, your turn is over. The readied action that Dark Mist had, she casts a spell. Do you want to try to counterspell it as your reaction, Daerma?
Counterspell, yeah.
Okay. Going through a lot of spells. You do not, because it's a cleric spell. So we both roll d20s, and we add our spell modifier. Yeah, custom roll. I rolled an 18 plus your spell modifier for Dark Mist.
Alright, so 10.
Your
plus
counterspell fails.
spell Modifier.
Yeah, your
18.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 18 plus your spell modifier, so the spell successfully goes off. Your counterspell fails.
Okay.
You hear just like the mutterances of like, you hear the Dark Lord, the Super Dark Lord's name. You hear the name of Bool being mentioned. Baridian's up.
Right. Seeing the direction that Shaq was trying to go with the Spectre and all that stuff.
Yeah, you can kind of see him through the mist. I mean, but it's getting getting foggy over there.
Right. So I'm going to assist in the pursuit of the other guy, of the
vamps.
the two vampires.
What do you want to do?
But first I'm going to move. But first I'm going to cast because can I move? I can't move after an action. Yeah, I can.
Well, as like a free action, I'm saying like your little like beacon that you made the other day. Your little bullseye lantern is out, so you can kind of see where you're going.
Right. So
With
in
the
order to
permanent light.
protect the children and all that stuff in the cave,
Okay.
I'm going to cast Guardian Faith right at the entrance. It's a large creature.
Okay. So there's some like large spirit
hostile.
creature there.
Yep. So right at the entrance. So I'll do that, and then I'm going to move the 40 feet.
Go ahead and move your character.
Cool. I'll just figure out. Let's see how far that is. So yeah, I'm just gonna be moving that way.
Kind of next to Shaq for now.
Yeah, just slowly moving over there in pursuit.
I think what is it? Like you casted this in our other game, Jamie. We'll actually use like a big ghostly Ireena figure for this thing, right? Let's blow her up just for fun. Kind of cool.
Yeah, because how large is a large creature?
It's
like,
this is how large it looks like.
Big, man.
You see her? She's like right
it's
there.
like the snake, right?
Well, she's like pretty big. You see her right there?
Nice.
She's blocking. She's completely blocking the entranceway. You hear Lysa's mom say, "I knew you were a mighty cleric."
It's a really cool spell.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
I have to rush up
We
on it.
wanted
I
to
don't know
use
all
it,
the
and I'm
spells,
just like,
guys.
man.
There
It's
you go.
like here it
It's
is.
blocked
to
off,
protect it.
so I don't know if like a creature has to pass through it. The vamps don't seem too interested in the children. They're just like taking off.
Right.
Remember the vamps originally said like, Strahd has Ireena, so let's just get the fuck out. Baridian, is your turn over?
Yeah, that's all I can really do. So that's it for
Giant
me.
spider Shaq is up. Lysandra's on deck.
And we're gonna climb.
Okay, so how we're gonna do your character like I've done with the vamps? Let's do it. I create you like a flying one. So if you want to climb up the walls or something like that. Now, as far as like spider climb goes and like that, like I can still consider this mountainside like rough terrain, but you get to your climbing speed is now equivalent to your movement speed. But I also consider it to be like rough. It's not like a smooth surface, right? So, Jamie, what do you think? Should it just be normal movement or half movement up the mountainside, spider climb?
With spider climb, generally it would be normal movement unless there was other things like if it was really deep snow, then it would be harsh terrain. So
okay, we'll
it's
say
up
you can
to
move
you.
normal speed Shack up the mountainside,
Yeah.
but same with the vamps.
Yeah.
So anybody with spider climb, that means Ireena and Lyse can also move up the mountain as such.
So can I get up here?
Yeah. If we do the measurement Shack, it's like, that's 40 feet really, like right there. Is your speed 40? There's 30. You're fine.
30,
You can move right there, yeah.
30 and 30.
And if I'm looking through your character, you can see dark mist, and then you can see the other character. Where did she go?
She's up the wall a little bit.
I know, but the thing, I have the thing turned on where it kind of like disintegrates it. There we go. So yeah, you see her up the wall a little bit. She's up here. It's a
Shoot a
complex
web
fight,
at her.
guys. You want to shoot a web at Anastrasya, the woman up there?
Yes.
The spell that has gone off is Sanctuary. You have to roll a Wisdom save DC 15 to target Anastrasya.
Ah.
6. So you fail the Wisdom save. That means you can do another action. You can try to target, say, Dark Mist with the web.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
So roll a hit roll with the Dark Mist, the -2 to attack. Because of the mist, lightly obscured.
Oh my! Why?
It looks like the adventurer's luck has turned.
Shut up.
Shaq, is your turn over.
Yes.
Lyse is up, Strahd on deck.
I'm gonna. Of course, I'm in the middle of both of these. Shit.
You're kind of back at the entrance. You see this giant, a woman, like a spirit. What does it look like, Baridian? Material. That's behind her.
So basically, what you can really discern from it is a shield and a sword, like most like with clarity, and then like you can see an outline of like a spirit. But on the shield itself, it has the symbol of Aedon emblazoned onto it.
Okay. I think I'm gonna dash towards Marcus and Tog.
Okay, to do that, you have to make a perception roll, right? Because if you look on the map, they're just like vanished out into the darkness, and that's kind of
So I
what we were
don't know
doing.
they're over there?
like you can go in that direction, but then I like might move you around. You might get lost in the darkness a little bit. And how it works is I'll let you roll either perception or investigation, like you're following the snow. And since I've said it's like lightly snowing out, the snow tracks are not like uncovered. But the DC is, we said with Strahd last time, we'll say it's DC 15 now or something. DC 15. Just, you got to make a roll. But then we'll just move your character over there. Is that fair, guys?
I think that's fair.
That's fair, yeah.
I mean, think about it. You guys, it's dark on a mountainside, 3 a.m. in the morning.
Can I dash up the side of the mountain with spider climb?
Yes.
Like at 60 feet?
Yes. Or you can sprint. It's your whole action, though.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, yeah.
Well, let's just say you can dash. Like, first of all, let's make a perception roll or an investigation roll. You get to decide.
I'll do investigation. What was the...
You failed. So, but I'll move you...
I'm gonna add the protection of the talisman to add another d4.
Alright. Cool, yeah. At least you're using your stuff.
I remember this time, and it's still
it.
a 1, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, unfortunately the luck is just not with you right now. You rolled a 1, by the way, on one of your rolls last time. That means the sudden cacophony whispers or something go off, right? You hear your dark god like laugh to you. Yeah. So that means you're like stunned for a round or something too, but we won't allow it this time. But just keep in mind, yeah. Remember, look up the dark gift rule. If you roll a 1 on attack, ability check, or saving throw, the dark gift has a negative effect, right?
It looks like I just have a disadvantage.
Yeah, so you have a disadvantage.
So I just roll with the disadvantage anyways, which that was pretty low, so I don't think there's any other lower roll.
There you go. Thank you. Strahd is up.
So do I not move, or do I just stay there?
I moved you, yeah. I moved you kind of closer, but you're not like... You're kind of following the direction, but you're up the side of the mountain too, right? So Strahd is up. Is your turn over?
I meant going over by Shaq.
Oh, you want to change it? Okay.
Yeah, the first one I was gonna dash towards them, but then like
I'll move you in this direction then. So you're like, I'll say you're up this. Yeah, you're kind of like up here. Is that cool?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, just a little miscommunication.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
So essentially the battle is now divided in half, right? We're gonna try the best to manage it. Strahd is like separated now, Marcus, by like an ice layer. I think you can't see Strahd anymore. Correct? So before we go to his turn, he's going to do some legendary actions. So I reviewed Strahd's legendary actions and Anastrasya. Anastrasya says, "Why does Strahd have all the fun?" She looks over at Daerma, uses one of her legendary actions. "Grovel before me, half-elf." Make a wisdom save DC 15 to fall prone, Daerma.
Save?
Yeah, you have to save. DC 15 wisdom save. I wish it would be charisma, because it's like charisma based, but passed, right? There's nothing to say like you're immune to the effect, so she can retry it again if she wants. That's her legendary action.
I was gonna say something on Anastrasya. I was like, not today, bitch.
Darkness says, "Strahd said to meet him back at the rendezvous." But why does Strahd get to have all the fun? All right, so Strahd makes a legendary action. Seeing that you're kind of being hostile to him, what is he going to do to Ireena? "It looks like your friend is back. One life for another, you said?"
I will trade mine for theirs.
"Stay put."
But
he says stay put, and you just see him like move with speed. I'm going to move him with 30 feet as he moves up the mountain. So he's going to move like to here, right? Moves next to the ledge. You see him like explode into bats and leave. He appears to have left you alone. I'm not going to allow him to make an insight roll on you. You can determine if you've lied to him or not. He's kind of doesn't really care, I guess. Now he gets to make, he makes an action. I'm going to roll a stealth roll with him. Okay, he's higher than the passive perception of Marcus and Toggle.
That's not hard.
Yeah, no shit.
Darkness and Dark Mist is up. That's his action, so I mean he's hidden out there. I can move him again, but I'll just say he's getting close. Dark Mist is up. Let me pull up her sheet. What was I going to do with her? She cast another spell on... what do you want to do, Daerma? Do you want to counterspell it?
I know the spell.
No, because it's a cleric spell. So it means you don't get +2 to the roll.
I'm gonna try and counterspell it again.
Okay. The DC... So every level of counterspell, we're using the revised counterspell rules from Dungeon Coach. So it's also a level 2 spell. So you have +2. She gets +2 to her roll. I'll roll with her.
Roll.
Yep. So why don't you roll it up? I rolled a 5.
I'll roll +2d20.
So 7 plus her spell attack or whatever. We'll just see if we're in the ballpark.
8 plus 8, 16.
Yeah, I'm going to say you counterspell it
Nice.
successfully. Actually, it was just a level 1 spell. I'm sorry. She makes a move action up the mountain. She has spider climb as well. She sees that your Illuminar is drawn, and then she moves up the mountain to kind of get away. She moves up here. Do you guys understand? Okay, at the end of Dark Mist's turn, a legendary action is taken by Anastrasya again. I said grovel, elf. Make another save, Daerma. DC 15 wisdom save.
Nat 20.
Boom.
You guys are pulling out the
Nice.
lucky rolls this time. Okay.
Not today.
Strahd, Strahd uses one of his legendary move actions. And Toggle is up.
Hey. Did we say potions were an action or a bonus action?
They are an action, and then they heal for max.
But then I got action surge for an action as well. Or
Toggle,
healing surge.
you
sorry.
see
Healing surge.
the horse just run off into the darkness, into the mountainside. Thunder is gone.
Okay. But healing surge is an action as well, isn't it?
Yes, it
if I'm
is.
not mistaken.
Healing
So,
Surge
I'm-
doesn't heal for max, though, so you just roll it as you're using your hit dice.
Yeah, but that's just generally better because it's 5d12 rather than 4d8. Yep, I'm gonna use healing surgeon,
Okay.
and I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna say to Marcus, well, that prick's full of tricks. He hit me once with a fucking sword and I just passed out like a pansy. Cheers for that. And I'm gonna roll all my fucking hit dice. So it's...
Roll them up.
It is 5d12 and 3d8.
So Toggle stands up from prone and uses his Healing Surge action. Healing Surge resets after a short rest. So you can only use it once per battle. But it doesn't matter, Tog's out of hit dice anyways now. Anastrasya is up.
32.
Anastrasya uses her last legendary action on you. You're very resilient. Bow to me. She tries to get Daerma again.
14.
You
She
fail.
succeeds.
So now you're prone. She descends upon you on her turn. So you've lost. Now, how it works is what happened to Lysandris last turn.
Aw, shit.
So Lysandris, she lost her whole turn because it's a command spell. So you're prone and you're groveled till the end of your turn. So your turn comes up, your turn is over essentially. It's a pretty powerful spell if it can work. Her legendary actions reset. Let me pull her up. She also has some cool attacks. She uses her bonus
What was
action.
the DC save again?
DC is 15, so you failed. Do you want to do something else? You don't have Bless or anything on you.
I don't.
And Lysandra's has the Talisman, so you have no way to buff yourself with that saving throw. Okay, so she makes a shove attack. Well, first of all, let me do this. She's going to first of all do a claw attack. First attack is a claw attack.
She works with advantage because I'm prone.
Yeah, let me roll again. Thanks. 26.
26.
Ow.
Yeah, shield's not gonna. Actually, no. I'm gonna reaction and shield.
What's your AC though?
My AC is at 23 plus another 5. That's 28.
How's it 23? I thought it was a 21.
Because of Blade Singer.
Well, you have 16 plus 5, which is 21.
No, I have 18 plus 5, or I have 18 plus 5, which is.
How do you have a natural AC of 18?
Because of the blessing of Argynvost.
Plus what armor?
Which was it was a light armor plus 2.
So it's 10 plus 2 plus your dex. What's your dex?
Dex plus 4.
Am I right? Marcus or Jamie double check this.
I wasn't listening.
It's his dex because he's got a +4 in dex because he's a blade singer. It's
4
really
plus
plus
5.
16.
yeah,
21, right?
21.
Doesn't have 20,
yeah.
23, right?
No, 21.
21 then. Plus 5. It's still.
Well, it's 20 plus a 1, I think, from the Blessing of Argynvost. So I don't think you have a natural AC of 23. That's like ridiculous.
I thought it was 18 though for my.
Yeah,
natural.
I mean, sorry, you don't have. I don't think you have 18 AC.
Probably 16 natural, right?
Yeah,
2 plus
16.
4.
Yeah,
Plus
16.
4.
2 plus 4, and then you have 1
Yeah.
plus.
If you had a
whatever else
shield,
you
yeah, but then you couldn't wield your rapier. Your rapier requires both hands to wield.
We can work this out later.
Yeah,
so,
we'll just say for now your AC is 21 with blade, 21 with blade singer. So
I
that's
can
a
have a
hit.
look at your character sheet.
Yeah. Go ahead, Jamie, and review it. So she hits you with the claw attack. I rolled really high, guys. 8 damage of slashing damage.
Okay.
She
I will use shield on this one.
she's not like Strahd. She doesn't get the life draining ability when she hits you, but she can grapple you. You're considered grappled, then she takes a bite. Rolled a natural 20. Baridian is not in line of sight or within 30 feet to nix it off, and that's also I get to roll with advantage. I roll another d20 to see if I do a super crit. I don't. So now she does 7 piercing damage, plus she does necrotic damage, plus 6 necrotic. That's necrotic. That necrotic damage heals her for 6. So she is back a little bit of HP. And then she uses her bonus action at a +9 to hit to shove you off the cliff.
Oh fuck.
With advantage. So I'll roll one more time. So she hits you with the 19. Yeah, 24. Plus, if you use your shield,
No, I didn't. I
Yeah.
didn't use shield.
okay, she throws you off the cliff. She throws you off this way. So this is what it looks like. I'm looking down, Daerma. You used your reaction to counterspell her already. You've lost your reaction.
Shit. Okay.
So Daerma's falling. I'm looking here at the sheer mountainside of the cliff. This is what Daerma does. He falls all the way down here instantaneously. You guys see that? Because I'm just using the map as is. I'll be kind of nice to Daerma. Daerma gets to roll an athletics check or an athletics or acrobatics check, DC 20, to grab onto the mountainside, like right below him, like right here.
Acrobatics.
Go ahead and roll it. DC 20. You get to roll with advantage.
Well,
Ooh.
yeah.
21.
21.
Yeah, you still take the
Oh.
damage as your arm becomes dislocated.
Ow!
Let's see how much fall damage it is. So I'll move it down like this. If I go to Daerma, it's 30, so it's just 3d6 bludgeoning damage. As your arm becomes desocketed. There's the damage. I'll roll right there. You take another 10 points of bludgeoning damage. She laughs.
Okay, so I have 10.
As she bites it, she bites into you or whatever and throws you off the ledge. Her turn is over.
Right.
Her legendary reactions reset. Marcus is up. She looks over and sees Shaq.
I see Strahd right there.
Strahd is stealth.
Oh, I just see him.
I've moved. I've moved him. I can hide his model. It makes you feel better. But Strahd is stealthy. He's around in the shadows. So you gotta kind of.
I guess theater
It's
of
just
the
a
mind.
really suspicious
Theater of the mind.
I'm going to move. I'm going to say,
Don't
move your
meta
ass,
game.
Tog. I didn't actually expect to see him.
I kind of moved. I'm trying to be fair, and I've moved him into where I think he's at.
I move 30 feet.
You want to try to get away?
I'm just going to move 30 feet.
Okay. What are you going to cast a spell?
By the way, where's my horse?
Your horse is galloped off.
Moved off into the.
It's galloped
Well,
off.
I can mentally, I can communicate up to a mile away telepathically. I'm like, where are you?
As an action, or as a free action, or a bonus
It
action?
doesn't say. So I imagine it's.
So here's how Asbolg does it. Asbolg, the DM. Anytime you're trying to control a creature, I consider it a bonus action unless it specifically says otherwise. Rules is written.
No, I'm just talking to it.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to control it. I'm
Yeah,
just
it's a
wondering
bonus
if that's
action to try to
already-
mentally link with the horse.
Oh, okay. So I'll move 30 feet, and then.
You want to try to communicate to the horse? Your horse. I'm just saying that you've communicated with your horse. Your horse is like galloped off. You know, I've moved it over here, but it's really like over here.
Actually, you know, I'm just going to use my. I don't know what to do.
Hopefully, everybody in Twitch is having some fun watching this fight.
I'm going to cast.
Studded leather Daerma.
Come on, Marcus.
That's one.
Your turn is up. You got to know what you're doing.
Cast Shield of Faith, and that's my turn.
+2 to your AC up to 12 since you've been. And by the way, Baridian, you have no armor on either, right? You've doffed your armor too. Ireena's up. Unless you wear light armor, your armor's off. Unless you tell me specifically otherwise when you go to sleep. I looked up in Xanathar's; they have the rules for it. Ireena, what do you want to do?
I'm also going to cast Darkness.
You want to cast darkness on yourself?
Yeah,
Well, you cast Shield of Faith.
Going for. Right.
that's a bonus action.
Okay. Well, you can if you cast. So here's the thing: if you cast a bonus action spell, you can only cast a cantrip as your main
Cantrip.
spell.
I'll just cast Darkness then.
You want to cast darkness on yourself?
Yeah.
Perfect. The sword of light that you have is totally enveloped. The sunlight that you have is totally enveloped now.
Oh, no, it's just.
No, we'll allow it to go
Okay.
off. You've made a critical mistake against Strahd. Strahd makes a legendary action to move into the darkness. Toggle, you see him blast.
See?
He sees the darkness spell go off. Now he doesn't. Strahd isn't like omnipotent god mode, and so
Okay, good.
he just attacks you with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Do I see
didn't
him
know there
run
was a
past
difference.
me?
You see like an explosion of bats fly into the darkness. You know it's Strahd. I mean, you just like woke up from essentially like the brink of death. Ireena's turn is up, so that was his legendary action. As we move into Ireena's turn, that's Strahd's first legendary action. Ireena, you can see how fast Strahd
Yeah.
moves. Strahd was down here
Yeah.
in the previous turn.
Yeah. I want to move as well. I think I've got 35 feet. Can I get to maybe here?
Yeah, you can use the measurement tool to kind of help you out. And
Yeah.
with Toggle, we said that moving up the ledge is normal movement.
Okay.
So you could dash. You want to dash up the ledge, like up to there? I think you could
Yeah,
dash up the ledge.
that would be great.
Where do you want to
Okay.
move? There's a better
Just to
question. Right there? Or
yeah,
up
yeah,
here?
yeah.
Where do you want to move?
Up there.
Here
Yeah,
or here?
perfect. Where I am right now, I think is good.
That's your dash. So that your
Okay.
turn is over, I think, unless you do a bonus action. Do you want to inspire Toggle?
Let's see.
You're out of inspiration, though, I think.
I'm out of inspiration. Yeah.
So are you done with bonus?
Yep.
Do you want to use
Yep.
a wild shape? Or you can only use wild shape as an action, right?
I think I can use it as a bonus action.
I don't think so. Only moon druids can use it as a bonus action. All other druids have to use it as an
then-
action, I think.
Yeah, then nope. You're right. It's not
Strahd
my
makes a
bonus
legendary action
section.
attacks Marcus at disadvantage. He attacks him with his claws. Did you miss me? Welcome to the darkness, Marcus. His fucking sheet is extensive, so it's rolled down. Rolling. Oh, I'm rolling with disadvantage. I rolled with advantage. I roll a nat 1 with him. So he misses
Does
on
he
his
fall
first.
off the cliff?
No, he does not.
But
it's fun. It's funny though. Daerma is up.
Don't I skip my turn?
You're prone. Like, let me use the knockdown effect. There you go. You've fallen. You've caught yourself. You're on the ledge. But I'm saying you're prone because you've fallen down.
Okay, so do I take an additional 3d6 damage?
No, you do not. You're right here. You're hanging on the ledge. You can pick yourself up as like a move. You know, picking yourself up from prone is 15 feet of movement.
It's like half your movement.
So you stand up, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Is using a potion a
Action. It's an action, yeah.
Fuck.
How badly injured are you?
I am bloodied.
Okay. Do you want to use a potion?
16 HP.
You guys have a lot of equipment. You guys, this is a high-level fight for a high-level party, man. Think about what your equipment you got. You know, use your stuff.
I'm going to use a healing surge action.
Okay, roll your hit dice. You gonna use all your hit dice, like Tog did?
I'm gonna have to use all my hit.
Your hit dice is refreshed, guys. All your hit dice is refreshed. Right, you had 3 hours of rest.
Mm-hmm.
It takes an action, guys. That's it. You heal for 39 each. Yeah. Do you want to do another move? No, that's the end of your turn. Do you want to do a bonus action at all?
Blade Song's still active.
It's still active. It's been 30 seconds into the fight, I'm saying.
Okay, so let me see if I can...
So it's up for another, like, 5 or more rounds.
No. I can't use any other bonus action except for Misty Step.
Do you want a Misty Step?
I'm gonna Misty Step up the thing again.
It's too far. It's 40 feet up there, I think. No, wait. You can get up there. You can't see it, so I'll allow you to get up there, but you have to make like a check or something, right? Because you have to you just get up to the ledge because you can't see over the ledge to Misty Step.
Okay, no, then it's fine. Then I'll try to climb up, but I'll move. I can't even move. So
Look
I'm
at
gonna move
look
right
at where your
here.
character is. Let me pull this down. You look up, Daerma. This rock face is sheer rock face. You have no climbing equipment on.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna move to the right over here.
Just move your character. Oh wait, your action is over. You can only do a bonus action right now. You can't even move.
Yeah.
Next turn.
That's fine.
Okay. Baridian's up. Strahd makes another legendary action, his second one against Marcus. Let me do a couple legendary... Hold on, let me attack Marcus real quick. 22. I rolled a nat 20, though, but it missed because of disadvantage. Marcus, are you hit?
22.
20, yeah.
You take...
Oh, wait, since you don't have armor on...
Sorry.
AC is
you use
10.
your dex, right? You can
Sorry.
use your dex modifier, right?
Wrong damage there, Marcus.
My -1.
Marcus has a -1 dex, canceled out by his blessing of Avris.
Oh my gosh.
Dex was his dump stab, guys.
Wow.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage and 66 necrotic damage. 16. I take 16. You take 16 things as he hits you. He says, "The darkness is my friend."
Wait, I don't get a save for whatever just hit me with 70 damage? How much was it?
You didn't
total?
take 70. You took 6 plus
You just
16.
said 60 damage.
6d6.
Okay,
66.
so how much?
Okay.
Oh.
Look at the
I thought you
combat
said
log, guys.
six.
Oh,
You guys, look at the
54.
combat log. Look at the combat log. Baridian, I'm gonna have Anastrasya make a legendary action against Shaq. What exactly are you?
what are you?
Okay, Baridian's up.
Dick?
All right.
What are you?
So it takes me 15 feet to get to the rock ledge.
So when you're climbing, it takes double movement.
Right. So then I would be at half speed, right?
Yeah,
To go up
it's-
to here. So that would put me at 24 feet there. Is that good for you for that little half feet? Because that's half of the 15.
Sure. We'll say you can get up there and like, yeah, you want to get up to there?
Yeah, right there.
Well, allow it.
Yeah, that's my movement. So
Sure.
then,
Yeah, you want to cast a spell?
Can I see? Yeah, can I see Shaq and Lysandris?
Lysandris is behind you. Like she's over here. Yeah, you want to bless him?
Well, like I'm just going to bless us three, basically.
Okay, go ahead and bless. You're blessed.
Cool.
There's no counter spell, nothing.
Flicking water at y'all guys. So here we go. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Does it actually consume the holy water to do it?
No, it says it's negligible.
You see it? How do you do it? How do you bless him, Baridian? You just
well after climbing up this mountain, she's like everyone. Fucking spider climbing everywhere. It's like, I should have picked a better job. And then I look around and I see there's nothing I could really do. And it's just like, well, all right, we're gonna need a little bit of help here. And so, yeah. So I bring out the holy water.
Shaq is up.
So Adon blesses you.
Yeah. Adon blesses us all.
Shaq is up.
Baridian's last words were, "I should have found a better job."
Is my web on cooldown if it misses?
I think there's a recharge to it, right? Roll a d6 when it comes up to your turn. I think you have to roll a 5 or 6.
5 or a 6.
It says on the creature stat block or whatever.
Oh my god.
I remember it. It's a 5 or a 6.
You rolled a 1, so it hasn't recharged yet, but in the start of your turn, you get to check it as a recharge.
Okay, well, I'm going to go bite this bitch.
Okay. Scurry your little... What do you do, Shaq? So try to make an attack.
Yeah, let's go.
We control all creatures of the night. Archdude.
That's a 18.
She has a 15
No, that's a
AC.
20.
Nice. You have +6 to hit?
Fuck her up, fam.
Plus set.
7?
Oh, shit. No, it's +5. Sorry.
Yeah, it's still a hit. Roll some damage, man.
She has to make a con save also.
She's immune to poison.
Well,
being undead.
Fuck you.
Yeah, being undead. All undead are immune to poison. Well, we can just kill 1 or 2 of them, though, can't we? Darkness says up top. We'll start with this one. Okay, I'll mark it down. She's barely injured. Okay. Strahd makes another legendary action against Marcus with disadvantage in the darkness. Rolled pretty low. I rolled an 11. I think your shield of thing passed, right? Because you have +2 to AC.
You didn't use it. You used darkness instead.
Oh, he gets hit.
I'll cast shield though.
Strahd hasn't used his reaction yet. He says, "Nothing can save you now." He counterspells your shield. Let's roll d20s.
Wow.
He's counterspelling a shield.
Counterspell a shield?
Perfect.
Yeah, you can.
Counterspell
But the
shield.
fact that
+9.
you're doing it, that's
+9 +2. So Marcus rolls a 2. I counterspelled his shield. So it goes through.
Wow.
Yeah. He says, "Not today." Okay, let me... Fuck. Okay, here we go. Bludgeoning damage first.
Is darkness concentration?
Darkness is concentration.
So
I'll have to
now-
roll
Make sure you roll them for me, please.
So Marcus is
So I
going to
can
roll
help
it.
you.
So, okay, so you take 8.
Do I have to concentrate, or can I just drop it? Just drop the
It's
concentration.
on your turn.
Okay.
On your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, otherwise I have to fail.
Yeah, you have to fail. Because, I mean, you casted it as this was like your thing, man.
Yeah, man. +5 to AC.
So
absolutely.
I rolled a 6 damage for bludgeoning. Roll a con check for your concentration. So every time I'm doing damage to you.
He's got blind sight, and he obviously.
Yeah. Plus 26 necrotic.
I don't think he has blind sight.
Yeah, he does. 100%.
Whoops. I didn't roll a what's a concentration? Oh, I'm
It's
sorry.
con save.
Can't save. Yeah.
It's actually the total
Oh,
damage
okay.
of the attack, so it's DC like
Well, that was.
30. It's DC 16.
Oh, then I failed. There you go.
Your
DC
darkness
30.
goes down. The sword lights up. Strahd like covers himself a little bit. It's not the start of his turn yet, so he might do something before his turn is up and use his last legendary action. Shaq's right in front of him. He says, see Shaq like getting entangled with him. What is she gonna do? Let me pull up her sheet real quick, Shaq. See what other actions she has. She hasn't grappled you yet. I wonder if spiders can kneel as well. Make a save, Shaq, to go prone.
And
Oh, forget your bless.
man.
1d4.
DC, yeah, so you add 1d4 to the roll as well, Shaq. Roll a DC 15 wisdom save. And then Lice is up.
Mm-hmm.
Then Strahd on deck.
Okay. I want to move to the 30 feet.
Well, did Shaq make a save?
Oh.
So Shaq
I
falls
failed.
prone, yeah. Let's see if we can knock Shaq over while he's flying. There he goes.
Oh.
Well, you're prone, essentially. Lysandris is up. What do you want to do? You're climbing
wanna
up there,
move.
and you can see what's going on. Like, you're up. You're over here. Yeah. You want to move there?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to move
Okay,
the
there
30
you are.
feet and
You
then
see what's
use
going
that
on.
one. Yeah, I want to use that one charge to hold Anastrasya.
You want to use the necklace,
Yes.
the amulet, which you failed to use last time.
I forgot I had it.
You pull out the holy symbol of Voltune. What's the saving throw she needs to
Kneel,
make?
bitch.
Yeah. You tell her to stop or something, right?
Wisdom.
Okay. What's the save? Here we go.
15.
Fail.
She's held. She fails her
Yes!
saving throw.
Yes, kneel.
Now you kneel.
She stops. She says, and Dark Mist says, I knew it. This was a bad idea. Strahd sees you come out of it. Now his turn is up next, so the sunlight will only affect him if he's in it on the start of his turn. Do you understand?
Which is it?
No, it's not a start of his turn. We're still on Lysa's turn.
Oh, gotcha.
So Strahd
Am
makes
I
a
able
legend.
to yeet my quarterstaff?
Strahd
for
makes
my
a
turn?
legendary action. He moves 40 feet through Marcus. Over. He says actually he moves right up next to Toggle.
Does he have 4 legendary actions?
Yes.
Oh, fucking hell.
Strahd has 4 legendary actions. He moves. Let me see if he moves out of range to see of Marcus's 30 feet. So he has to move 30 feet out to not get hit by it. So he can't really do it from that
Yes.
direction. So he has to move. I have to move him over here. Okay, see this?
The
I can move
sword.
him- Yeah, because he doesn't want to get hit by the sword. The radiant damage from the sword. So I think this is about 30 feet right there. Strahd begins to cast a spell. His turn is up. Lysa, is your turn over? Right.
I wanted to see if I can yeet my quarterstaff at her.
You want to just throw your quarterstaff at her?
I just want to just throw it. Do some sort
It's
of damage,
funny.
you know?
You roll like a 5 or lower on the roll, the quarterstaff is gone. It flies off into the mountainside.
I do not care. I'll get
Okay.
a new one.
You're
I'll
just
get
a
a
precious
new one, she
stick.
said.
Okay.
I do not care. 8.
It just falls next to Shaq and like. Strahd is up. He casts a spell. What is he gonna do?
Is Dark Mist in the 30 feet radius that they're all?
I
no,
think
wait,
you
they're
can only
not
do it for
vampire.
one. Dark Mist is a vampire, but I think you can only do it on one vampire, right?
No, it says vampires in 30 feet.
Yeah, I think we can roll it on her too. So it's like an AOE effect.
Within
Yep.
30 feet of the holy symbol, so I must take a. Yep.
I'll roll with Dark Mist too. Fuck. See what happens, guys. Here we go with the wisdom save on Dark Mist. Hers is a lot better. Yeah, she passes. No, I rolled with Strahd. I'm sorry. But I'll count it with the.
Hopefully it's a lot
No,
better.
I'm sorry. She has the same one. I rolled with Dark Mist.
It's,
That's
I was
correct.
going to say, it says Dark Mist. So
Sorry. Thanks. She passes. She says, "Will resist me." But they didn't. She wasn't able to bless because you counterspelled her to bless. So they didn't get bless. Okay. Strahd is up. He's going to cast a spell. Let's see what he does.
I think we're fucked.
Hang in there, please.
How much
We're
HP you got
almost-
left, Marcus?
8.
Oh, fuck.
Someone better call the Eagles already. So
I got a couple
Shaq!
of healing potions, so I can feed them to you.
Shaq, take an 8-hour nap. Just do it right now. In the middle of the fight.
Marcus makes a DC 17 Wisdom save as he's hit with his beguiling gaze.
What
For
the
starters, as a bonus action.
pass?
You resist his gaze as he looks into you. He says, "One life for another." Okay. Lightning. We'll just cast level 3 lightning spell. Make a dex save, DC 19. He arcs it in a way that it streaks and misses Toggle, so he only wants to hit Marcus with it. He's making his promise true to Ireena.
What's the damage on it?
I'm going to roll it.
I probably still don't need to roll it.
Let me look it up.
I have 8 hit points, so I don't know if I...
Here we go.
Is
Dex
it a
save?
lightning bolt?
At 8d6, dex save.
Fail.
Yeah, it's a lightning bolt.
Let me see what I roll. 8d6, here we go. It's a level 3 spell from Strahd. I rolled kind of low. 19. Does Marcus drop dead?
Yeah, I'm at 8 hit points right now.
Lightning streaks across Marcus's naked body, and Marcus collapses. Marcus takes a stack of exhaustion, dropping to 0. What do you do? What do you say, Tog? Your sword is still there next to your body, so anything within 30 feet is still affected by, can hurt vamps, right? Okay.
Sure.
What do you say, Tog, as he drops dead?
I'm gonna shout at Strahd, going, "Come at me, you prick! Is that the best you have?" I'm gonna intimidate him, basically. That's what I'm gonna try and keep him near me.
Dark Mist is up. Dark Mist tries to dispel the effect on Anastrasya.
Anastrasya.
Yeah. So I have to roll a d20.
One.
And if I just roll low, because it's a pretty powerful effect, I'm going to say here Dispel Magic does not work. Because the effect, it's from a legendary item, right? And it's specifically made to fight vamps. And I have to roll decently high for it to go off. Dark Mist turns, she says, "I knew this was a bad idea." And she tries to flee the battlefield. So she takes a move action, climbing across the walls. I've moved her on the map over here. But she tries to get rid of Anastrasya, but Anastrasya wanted to stay for some bloodshed. I think on the start of my turn, I get to re-roll that hold spell with Anastrasya.
Yeah, sort of.
Toggle is up.
Her next turn, yeah.
Okay. That die roll was to see if I was smart enough to see that Strahd missed me on purpose with the lightning thing. And he did. So I'm going to walk towards Strahd, going past Marcus. And as I do, I want to sleight of hand feed him my potion, superior healing potion.
Okay.
I want to do it sneaky. I don't want to see him do it. And then if it works, I'm going to say to
opposing
Marcus.
rolls. Roll a sleight of hand roll against Strahd's perception. I'll roll Strahd's perception.
Come on, roll high for once. Ah, you bastard. 15. Pretty terrible.
Strahd rolls with -2 to the rolls with disadvantage because of the lightly obscured. So I'll roll again. He rolls a 25 in the first roll, a 14 on the second roll. What'd you roll in sleight of hand?
Yeah, 15.
You see, because the mist and the obscurement of the mist, you're able to do it. You feed Marcus, you give Marcus a potion. You're just like, how do you do it? How do you do this maneuver?
I'm basically pulling my axes off my back from where I went down and walking towards him and staring at him. And as I go past Marcus, I kind of turn Marcus over, like I'm just throwing him at the side. But as I'm doing it, I'm actually feeding him a potion. And I kind of turn my back to Strahd slightly and I say, "Play dead" to him. Whisper it as I leave, and then I'm going to start trying to intimidate Strahd, even though I don't really have any actions left. I'm just going to talk to him and go, "Come at me. I'm still standing, you wee prick. Is that the best you got? You want to take it out on this one? Try and fight a real man."
Roll an intimidation roll. DC 19.
Can I intimidate? Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I was gonna say you intimidated him.
Roll a 1.
No.
You don't get advantage with that roll because you're a barbarian or whatever? There's something that you get to. Oh, that's orcs. I'm thinking of orcs.
Rage?
No, I do. Don't I?
I think orcs get advantage or something.
No,
like
it's
that.
arcs. It's orcs. I get
Proficiency. Yeah,
I get
so.
proficiency in intimidation, but not advantage.
So you said it with a shaky voice.
Laughs in your face.
Fuck's sake. Why do I always roll really
Strahd
bad?
begins to stare deeply into your eyes through the mist. Anastrasya's turn is up. Do I make a roll with her? What's the save?
It's the same. It's the same.
Wisdom.
15. Yeah.
Marcus,
Otherwise,
just so
she's
you know,
paralyzed. She passes, so
Yeah.
she breaks out of it. Does she get her turn, or does she lose her whole action?
I believe she uses that as her action.
So she's unparalyzed. now.
area 84.
Shaq is prone,
Yeah.
but that's her whole turn. Marcus is up.
Ah.
Marcus, you've done it, and you've listened to Tog as you're coming to. You've just fallen unconscious very quickly. You look down at your
40 hit
chest.
points.
Yeah. You look down at your chest, and like the singe of the lightning bolt across your cloth, your undergarments, your tunic or whatever, has begun to heal. What do you do, Marcus? You're prone.
Prone matters. Nope. I say Avris will exact revenge. So I stand up, cast Misty Step, get right next to Strahd, and
Sure.
I said play dead man.
and then I'm gonna cast.
You can't cast a spell. You casted a bonus action spell.
That's fine.
Unless you're doing an ability.
No. Nope.
Are you doing your revenge ability?
No, I can't. I already used that.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna hit him in the face.
Okay, it's an attack action.
Smack him.
Sure.
Yep, as an attack action.
Fuck
20.
him up, fam.
Yeah, you don't get it. He only gets disadvantage on attacking you when he's in the sunlight, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay,
20.
that's a hit.
Nice.
You strike him with the sword.
We need Sentinel, by the way.
Does he recognize the
prick.
sword?
Yeah, I'm about to say something, Ireena.
Hold on. I'm trying to use that spell slot. I just gotta. There we go.
So you hit him. You want to smite him too?
Yeah, might as well go for
Smite
broke.
him. Smite
Roll
him.
some damage up. Strahd is uninjured, but he's dropped one of his abilities.
23.
Plus what?
What's this? I don't know. What the hell is a smite?
He's undead, so it depends on what level smite you're using.
Level 2, which I think is
3d8.
3d6.
3d8.
3d8. So it's 23 plus another 10.
Okay.
A3.
You cut into him. He says, "The man who wields that blade is more of a man than you could ever be." He still has
Still
he
surprised
still has
how I'm alive, huh? And I hit him again.
Yeah, that's true. Get a second attack. 16.
16.
He blocks it with one of his bracers. The magical bracers deflected. Is your turn over, Marcus?
Yeah.
Ireena's up. What
All
makes sure
right,
that you are
I-
so worthy to wield such a blade as that? Go ahead,
I
Ireena.
am going to move up. It's about right here. And I am going to use one of my items that I've not used before.
Okay.
It is the Pipes of Haunting. And basically, it has 3 charges, and each creature within 30 feet that hears you play the music must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or become frightened of you for 1 minute. If you wish, all creatures in the area that aren't hostile towards you automatically succeed.
Nice. So let's move you up. I don't know how this... Let me pull up Strahd for a second. Clicking around. So, yeah, unless it says he's... So I consider this to be like a charm effect almost, right? But I'll make a roll with him. Sure. I'll say it works.
It's a fear effect. It's not charm.
Yeah, he's not immune to being frightened, though. Like, he can be frightened.
Yeah.
He's not immune to being frightened, guys. So what is it, wisdom save?
No.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
I rolled a nat 2. Strahd uses his
Nice.
second legendary resistance.
I hate them.
No, it's just like, oh, God, no, you don't.
Agreed.
No.
Second out of third. He says,
I know there's one left, but
unfortunately, Marcus, today is your day to die. So he still has the beguiling gaze on Marcus. Ireena, do you want to do anything else before Strahd makes a legendary action?
I don't think I have anything else I can actually probably do.
Okay, he takes an attack on Marcus. The advantage versus disadvantage cancels out. So he just attacks Marcus regularly.
Why would you have advantage?
Because of the beguiling gaze, the saving throw you failed.
I thought he resisted.
Oh,
you resisted that? Okay.
Yeah. So he's immune to it for like 24 hours, right?
But you're unarmored, so he doesn't care. He'll just
Well,
attack you with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, so enjoy it.
Let's try to attack you with disadvantage. Here we go.
I didn't know the sunlight caused disadvantage. That's
Yes. I rolled a nat 1. Part of the
Oh my
disadvantage.
god.
roll.
Yes.
Dwarma's up.
Oh, that's
Nice.
Out of his first legendary action.
Oh, we know. I'll probably drop. Don't get too
Dwarma's
excited.
up.
Okay. Alright, so I am like right on the ledge right over here. Is there any way I can do a movement to climb up?
You just have to use your climb movement. Your climb thing.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
so I'm going to run to the right here. And then use my climbing movement to move here.
Yeah. So it's 60 feet, really. It looks like, what is it? It's actually about 20 feet. So you could use your whole movement to climb up to the top here, I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay.
But your turn is over. You can use a bonus action. Because that's a dash, right?
Yeah, I did a dash.
You want to do a bonus action?
Let's see, what other bonus action do I have?
Anastrasya sees you come up, climbing up the mountain.
Did you miss me, slut?
She hasn't used any of her legendary actions either.
Yeah, she sees me climbing up. I got no other bonus actions.
Be right back.
Okay. She uses 2 legendary actions. She smells the... let me tell you what she does. She goes after Daerma. As Daerma, she's been called a slut. She says, and so what if I am? She uses bloody talons. So if Anastrasya has dealt any damage to a target on the last turn, which she did, she licks the blood dripping off her claws, relishing every drop. And this instills her with a sudden blood rush. She can only immediately move up to 45 feet and make one bite attack, even if the target is not willing, grappled or restrained. So she runs up to make an attack on you.
Shaq can still get an attack of opportunity.
At
by the sound of
disadvantage. Yeah, disadvantage, Shaq.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, because she's prone.
Okay.
That's
But
right.
you're blessed. Keep doing
Oh,
it.
I'm sorry. Anastrasya, I'm sorry. While moving in this way, Anastrasya does not provoke any attacks of opportunity. Sorry, Shaq.
Oh, man.
Hopefully you didn't
Just
roll
the
20.
legs in the air.
We need Sentinel so badly.
Bite attack onto Daerma. Natural 20.
What?
Make a DC 15 save for DC 15 con save.
Can I use that eyes thing?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
is
you're
that
within.
applicable
You've
here?
moved in. Yeah, you've moved in.
Yeah.
So you use your reaction to cancel out the critical. Unless, of course, I roll another 20. Which I don't.
Which you don't. Good.
So. Okay, but you do take bite damage. You just don't take critical damage. Yeah, you take 9
Okay, so
damage.
much.
9 plus 3d6 necrotic. And she heals herself for the necrotic, which is 11.
So 11.
She almost back to full, guys. She hasn't taken any radiant damage. That's her turn. Baridian's up.
Apparently, she seems to hit whenever I call her a slut. So I'll make sure to not.
She's readying for another legendary action as she's with Daerma. Actually, she's not. Nah. Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
All right.
She's
So,
ready. She's readying something though. Oh wait, can I do it?
I'm going.
No.
Let's see. Why is my thing not working? There we go. So I'm going to move up towards Daerma.
Okay.
Just right there. Boom.
You got your little
Then-
beacon out.
Yeah, the beacon's out. All that good
You guys
stuff.
like this 3-hour
Because
fight?
I'm naked. Because
This is fine.
um, And then I'm going to do a second level of guiding bolt on her.
Okay, so you want to cast a spell on her?
Yeah.
You have to roll a DC 15 Wisdom save. That's something we didn't do with you. The last thing was an AoE effect, so you don't do it. Roll a DC 15 Wisdom save. Because she still has
Nat
Sanctuary.
20.
Yeah,
So,
she still has Sanctuary. So the ability goes off. You hit her with Guiding Bolt, right?
Cool.
Roll a dirty 20. So do your damage to her.
She won't have Sanctuary. She just attacked. You lose Sanctuary when you attack.
22
Oh,
radiant.
okay. Does she?
Yeah. Sanctuary only works unless you attack someone. 100%. Because there's a really broken build with clerics if you use Sanctuary and then use AoE spells. Because you don't make attack rolls.
That's saving throw.
The spell ends if any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom throw.
If she attacks, the spell ends.
If the warded creature makes an attack, casts a spell, affects an enemy, or deals damage. So yeah, I messed that up, Jamie. Thank you for checking me on that. Okay, so it goes off. No saving throw needed. How much damage you do, Baridian?
22 radiant.
Do I need to make a save for half or anything?
No,
Okay.
because I landed it. And now next attack is advantage on her.
Nice. Shaq is up.
She's glowing. Got
She's
fairy
glowing.
fire.
Shaq, do you stand up from prone?
What's that? 15 movement?
15 movement.
Yeah.
But you're pretty close to her. Do you want to
Let's
scurry
see if
over?
my web's
Yeah.
recharged.
Get the web.
Nope. Of course. Why would it be? I'm gonna bite her again.
Just imagine the upside down spider actually just turning its legs like 180
like-
degrees. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely
So it didn't.
Have a horror movie.
Creepy.
Okay,
Yeah.
Shaq, what do you want to do? You want to try to attack her?
Bite her again.
Nice.
Are you kidding me?
A natural
What
one.
is wrong with me today?
What
It
the
happens.
hell?
So this is the famous Archdruid.
Shut up.
Is that it, Shaq, for your turn?
Yep.
Unfortunate.
Oh wait, that he does advantage. He has advantage.
Yeah, roll with advantage.
That
Thanks.
is.
And
That
you're
is
blessed.
true.
I
Come on now, I'm
forgot.
trying to help you out here.
Thank you. What's your
That's
total?
16.
That's a hit.
Hit us with a bottle and just like remember.
Let's go.
Plus a D4 if you need it.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
That's another 8 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
The attacks are considered magical. You're high enough level too. Okay. She makes her last legendary action against Daerma. Make a DC 15 save.
She's seriously trying to make me fall prone again.
Yes. She's like, prepare yourself for another liftoff.
She really wants you to kneel, my guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
You fail.
I hate
Yeah.
you.
There you go. I'm gonna knock you down again. It's cool using these knockdown effects.
I like how it just falls.
Yeah, I like that.
Like in the way that
Yeah.
Shaq's like.
I'm gonna
Spider, like,
kill you,
flips.
bitch.
Is this the newest update, this?
Strahd makes a legendary action to attack Marcus. With disadvantage.
Yeah.
Ooh, I rolled pretty high. Here we go, Marcus. Damage time. I'm rolling the wrong damage. I'm sorry, that one's not the right one. Here we go, Marcus. Here's the damage. 5 plus 19. Are you down? You're good. You're still 40, right? Lysandros is up. Strahd on deck. Strahd raised another attack onto Marcus.
I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt at the bitch.
Okay.
Guys, help me.
Do I need to make a save or anything?
Nope.
Just nothing, huh?
You just take it. You just take it.
You rolled a 22. That's a hit. How much
22
damage?
to hit.
Nice.
Nice damage spell in the game.
42
damage.
Damn.
Damn.
How does describe what you're doing to hit her? She's
Wow,
bloody.
that's a really good roll.
You know how in Skyrim, how when you equip 2 spells, they kind of go like that?
Twinning.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Fucking blast her in the face. She's like looking. She's surrounded. Mist has fled the battlefield. She's like, oh shit.
Want to stop now, or do you want to keep going? Because I can do this all day.
Oh my.
Oh shit is right, you
She looks-
ungrateful slut.
She looks over the cliff and she's like, if I'm going, you're coming with me. Last legendary action with Strahd against, before his turn resets onto Marcus. Attacks with disadvantage. Here we go. Attack number 1. Or last attack. I rolled pretty low there, Marcus.
Marcus, you're muted.
Yeah,
You've
'cause
been
I'm
muted.
eating.
I think you have a... Did you say you have 11 AC?
Yeah, but my question is, if you're double disadvantage, is it a -2 to your attack?
It's not double disadvantage. Just
Because
single
you're
disadvantage.
frightened, aren't you? Oh no,
No.
you used that
No,
legendary.
he
No,
yeah, he
resistance.
did a
Never mind.
resistance.
Never mind. Yeah, I'm 11. Did you
Okay,
beat it?
here. Yep.
Yeah, that hits you.
Oh, you sure?
5. Been rolling pretty low on the bludgeoning.
Hard to get there.
You take 25 plus 22.
That's
27 points. Are you still alive?
It? Oh Jesus, no.
Marcus drops again.
Wait, do you actually?
He
it's
drops
16 hit
again.
points.
19, 20. Oh, yeah. Fuck.
But
You're
Strahd's
done.
turn is up. He actually takes the radiant damage on his turn. He takes 20 damage from radiant damage. And he can't regenerate this turn. He spends his action, though. He picks up the sun sword and throws it over the cliff.
Oh, fuck off.
He says, you are not worthy to wield the blade of my brother.
Oh, I'm naked.
That's his action. He explodes and approaches Ireena and Toggle. You see the wounds begin to regenerate from the burning of the sunlight. Okay, Dark Mist is up. Dark Mist. I mean, I just say she fled the battlefield. You guys see where she's at?
She's outie 5,000.
She's
Outie 5,000.
she's like she kind of just she's like pretty much she's more obedient than Strahd than say Anastrasya. Toggle is up.
Seeing Marcus go down again.
Strahd looks
yeah.
at you and he says, "You've called my name, dwarf, into the darkness, and I have now answered."
I'm getting into a frenzy. Screw it.
You're gonna rage and frenzy.
Rage and frenzy. And
Okay.
I'm going to start attacking him.
He's getting wounded.
Yep, I'm just going to go fucking ham. So I don't have an advantage yet because I can't reckless and frenzy on the same turn. So 24 for the first attack,
It's a hit.
which is 12 plus. I get my sneak attack because
You roll with
next-
advantage too, right? Are you reckless? Or does that take a
No,
bonus
I
action?
can't reckless and frenzy on the same turn
Okay,
because they're both
thanks.
a bonus action.
Thanks. Okay. How much damage you do,
But
Todd?
I do get sneak attack because I'm next to Ireena.
Yeah, you are.
So 12
A tactical
plus
error Strahd has
4,
made. 16.
Tactical error.
16 damage for the first attack. Second attack. Another 23.
Well, hold on here. So did you roll with advantage there? No, you don't roll with advantage.
I don't need to. No, that's single attack.
Strahd cast shield. That's his reaction. So it misses. Now his AC is 23.
Oof. Okay, 23 misses then.
The power.
Okay. Third attack then.
Okay. You get 4 attacks. You're rolling
26.
well. That's a hit. Almost a crit.
11 damage.
Nice.
And then I don't think this is.
half.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't think this will do anything, but I rolled 25. So it
Still a
hits.
hit. It's just half damage. Non-magical axe.
11, so reduced to 5. 5
Okay.
damage.
He's getting injured. He's almost bloodied. I think I had
And I'm
this
going to
issue.
go. I go, you better run, boy, before he wakes up again and kicks your ass.
He looks over to Ireena as his wounds begin to heal already. Says, I had your word I would spare the dwarf. Do you come with me?
Never the. Oh god, no.
Anastrasya's up. She's getting badly injured, so she's like, if you're coming with me then. what does she do? This is pretty grim with her.
Well, if she tries to leave, doesn't she pass out of
She gets attacks of opportunity, but I'm thinking what I want to do is she tries bonus action onto Daerma with advantage because he's prone.
Should have called her a slut, my guy.
24. So that's a hit on the Daerma. Daerma's shoved off the edge again. Yeah.
Cast shield.
Well, it still hits you because we said you had what? 21 plus 5, right? Means you have
21 plus 5.
Is that right?
It's weird how it works because he has studded leather, so that means he can't have mage armor and studded leather up at the same time. So if he has mage armor up, he'll have 20.
He can't have
No,
mage
not
armor
mage
with
armor,
him.
shield.
No.
I have shield,
What's his
not
A-
mage armor.
What's his AC base? 23.
His
isn't
AC
it? Plus 5.
His AC base with the studded leather is 18, but then that means he can't have mage armor. He can't have both.
Plus 5
No.
because of shield. 18, so it's
that's
23. She still hits you. You cast
23.
shield as she reaches through. The shield isn't strong enough, and you're thrown off the edge again.
Ah, you motherfucker!
Well, she hit you with the prone attack. Oh my god. Make another acrobatic save as she's seeing what happens. She looks at you, she throws you off the ledge. If you fail the acrobatic save, do you want to use a reaction to cast Featherfall? Do you have it prepared?
Cast Featherfall, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be wise. Or did you just cast shield so you can't?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
casted
yeah.
shield.
Yeah, I did cast
No.
Sorry, Baridian.
Man, I was just like, oh no, he already uses reaction.
We said the DC was 20.
I can see you shaking your head.
Oh,
over there.
Brilliant. I didn't see
no.
a Brilliant's reaction.
12.
Oh no, it's just funny because everyone's just making.
I'm looking here. I'm going to say you fall down
There
to
it is.
there. Right? Okay, so you fall. Let me see here. Isn't this so
Hey, go
cool
get
at this
the
map?
sword while you're down
60
there.
feet.
Yeah. This map is really awesome.
He falls 60. Ooh.
66 bludgeoning. So it's no damage. She just shoves you, right? Here's the bludgeoning damage.
shoves me.
19 damage. Are you dead?
Am I dead?
Yeah, you take 19 bludgeoning damage. She looks down as she sees you hit the ground. She sees that she's outnumbered. You guys are killing me here with this one. Fuck it. She's jumping off after you.
What?
She jumps
Get
down
her.
trying to catch you. But she has to like do an acrobatics check. Otherwise she takes 66 damage as well. She's trying to skim across the surface of the, like running. She's like basically, no, I'm going to say she doesn't do it. Because she just runs down the thing. Because it's not any problem for her. She runs down with her spider climb using the dash action. Right? So she doesn't have to take the chance. She stands right next to you. Daerma. And you're prone again.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I might die.
Marcus
I
is
might
up for
die.
death saves. So I roll the death saves in secret. I'll use it on my other roller so I don't roll it. Marcus takes another stack of exhaustion. I rolled a 5. If you miss a saving throw, a death saving throw, by 5 or more, you take a stack of exhaustion as Marcus bleeds out onto the snow. Marcus, that is actually a turn. He's like looking over. He sees Toggle kind of attacking him. So Strahd is provoked. Strahd makes a legendary action. He looks over at Ireena before he like raises his fist in anger against Toggle. His claws come out. But Ireena, what is your reaction? Otherwise, Strahd will attack Toggle. What do you do, Ireena?
Strahd, please. You know, we had I thought we were having a deal here. We were gonna work this out, you know?
You cast the ice wall on him to kind of hurt him already, so you roll persuasion roll with disadvantage. DC 19.
Oh shit, it's gonna be impossible.
Basically, what's happening is at the same time you're doing that, I'm going, I'm going to kill you, you fucking prick.
Well, you also attacked Strahd. You were kind of like with him before. You broke out of grapple,
Persuasion?
but- Yeah.
I have a plus 11, so. Oh, I rolled a 20 and a 3.
Strahd is unwavered. He says, how many armies and men must die for me to be with you? He attacks Toggle. Let me roll him up.
Oh, I could hit.
This feels. This may be the end for Daerma.
Plus 9. Hits Toggle with a 23.
Hey man, anything can happen.
Air hits.
Coming after you, my guy. Don't move.
I know why it's not working, guys. It's a little bugged when I'm toggling in between creatures. Here we go. You take 9 bludgeoning damage. Strahd's attacks are considered. Yeah, Strahd's attacks are considered magical, but I think you still take half, right?
It still reduces it to half.
Here we go. 66 necrotic, 20 necrotic damage.
Yeah, I take 20 of that.
As he pushes you, you feel the life draining as all your veins pulsate into the part of your chest. Ireena's turn is up. Ireena, what do you want to do?
I want to cast mass healing wounds.
Okay.
For Tog and Marcus.
Okay. Marcus, the blade is gone, so you just have to unclick it. It's thrown off into the mountainside, right?
Prepare to be surprised.
Okay.
So, I rolled 2 1s and a 4, but that's 6. So hopefully, at least you're not dead.
So
I'm not dead.
You're not dead.
I'm not dead because I take half from the bludgeoning. I don't take 29.
So
How
Marcus,
much hit points was it?
Okay, 6. I'm sorry.
6. You rolled pretty low.
I rolled. Yeah, I
To
rolled
double
2
1s and a
ones.
4 for the modifier.
I'm up.
Yay.
Okay. Ireena, is your turn over, or do you want to do a move action or a bonus action? I think your turn is over.
Yeah, I think I just want to do maybe a move action bonus.
You want to provoke an attack of opportunity?
No, I do not. Then
Well,
I'm
then
just
you
going to
probably
stay
wanna
exactly
plop
where I
your butt
am.
right there. Daerma's up.
Yep.
Prone. Before we begin with Daerma's turn, Anastrasya uses 2 of her that rushing attack. Since Daerma's been injured by her, Daerma gets hit with a +9 attack with advantage. She tries to bite into Daerma. Okay, here we go. Come on, guy. Here we go, Daerma.
Roll it.
Rolling. Natural 20. Critical.
Oh my god!
And Baridian's out of range to cancel it. So here we go. I'll tell you the total damage that you take. So you
I'm
take...
down.
Yeah, you take 10 points of bludgeoning. Plus... Are you just down, man? She rolled max
down.
damage on the bite. She heals for
I'm
18.
down.
You're totally been drained and you've been bitten by a vampire.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Wait. If that was a crit, what's your max HP, Daerma?
My
Cat.
max HP is 50.
It's
Oh,
not
you're just
max.
insta dead.
No, he's not. It wasn't over 50 damage. It was 18 plus... Wait, maybe
18
it is.
plus 18, 36.
Let me run up
That's
the calculator.
What was
18
the-
plus
what was the-
18
Oh my
plus
god.
What was the bite damage?
10 plus 8.
Bite damage was 10 plus 8, so that's 18.
No, it's D6. I'll tell you the total, guys. 52 damage in one hit.
50,
Yeah. So
52. So he's just
Right,
insta dead.
Well,
Yeah.
that's only if he's at 0, right, Tog?
Oh, yeah, it has
and
to
then
be at 0.
Then it goes
Yeah.
over his max HP. So what was your
How much HP did you have?
Yeah, how much HP did you have?
I had 15 when he
No,
started.
she's not dead.
Oh, you're
Then
okay.
then you're good.
You're
No.
You're
okay.
good.
Delicious. She wipes
That
the
was
blood
close, though.
from her mouth. You'll make a fine
Guys, where
slave
the
to
fuck
Strahd.
is my team?
Daerma
Oh,
dies.
falling.
Daerma, you take a stack of exhaustion.
God damn it.
Baridian is up. You see this happen. You see her just jump and climb down the ledge.
Okay. So I'm
She's
gonna
60
ask
feet
for a
away.
couple things. I'm gonna ask for a couple things.
She heals though. She's back to being bloodied.
So can I cast Guiding Bolt as I'm diving, free falling after her, kind of like a tackle thing? So that takes some rolls in that in itself. But could I do that? Because it's not an action to jump or to dive.
You just take the blood. So it's an acrobatics check.
Yeah, I'm trying to like jump onto her.
You want to
while
jump onto her?
While
Roll.
casting Guiding Bolt. Yeah.
That's like a DC 20 thing. You want to do it?
I mean, I'm not.
So here's what I'll do. Yeah. So here's what it is. If you roll like a DC 20 at acrobatics, you'll fall right onto her. The spell will go off, but then I'll just place you depending on how bad the roll is, like around here.
Right. No, I get you. So here, let me just do the Guiding Bolt first. I'm doing it at the 4th level. So
Okay.
let me cast that.
Baridian's like, everyone else is doing
Swan dive.
stupid shit.
All
I
right,
wanna
so
do
that's
stupid
19.
shit.
Is that good?
A joy?
You can barely see her through the mist. That is a hit. She has a 15 AC.
All right, so let me roll that up that damage. So that's 29 radiant.
Yeah.
So there, that's casted, and
Now make
she's
your
now
acrobatics.
glowing.
Yeah.
She's glowing, going down. Here we go. All right.
We're prepping you for the drop.
Oh my god. All right.
A 5.
I'm still gonna roll my 1d4 for
Bless.
my bless.
Well, I mean,
And it's a 9.
I'm going to say you land here. Because it's still kind of a low roll.
Just a second. Where? Oh,
You're right here.
Jesus.
So let me roll. Is that okay, Baridian? You think that's fair?
No, that's fine. No, I mean that's the whole point of the risk.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Hold on here. Let me see how far away this ledge is.
That's
So I have-
far.
I know.
He just overshoots. It's 80 damage. 80 feet.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's roll up 6 damage.
Oh, I keep
Oh.
thinking you say 80. I'm like, holy crap.
Sorry.
Was it really 80?
Jeez.
80. 86. But yeah, you're right next to her. You're like, because you don't have spider climb. You remember, like, you didn't take the blessings from the temple. You know, you kind of shunned them a little bit. Here we go. 86. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. 32. Bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
And you're prone.
Oh,
That's funny.
Well, at least you got down there.
You swan
Yeah,
dive.
I'm there.
You're casting
I'm there.
magic. She struck with it because, I mean, you rolled pretty good on the attack, right? You rolled a 19 to
Yeah.
hit. That's pretty good. Yeah. We'll allow it. She sees you
Tried
fall
to put in a Big
down.
dive.
Shaq is up.
She's glowing for what it's worth. She's easier to see in the fog.
Yeah, she's glowing.
Well, Shaq, what do you want to do? Roll the d6 to see. Yeah.
My web wants to come up. No, of course not.
Now you know what it feels like to be a DM. You can climb down and reach her, Shaq. What's your move speed?
Yeah, I have a 30 move speed and 30 climb.
Yeah, so you can climb to her, but then that's the end of your turn unless you want to move somewhere else. Like you could move. Also, so you can move like right here on this ledge, and then next turn you could attack her if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead, Shaq. Move your character. Sweet. She sees you come down. You see the dead body of Daerma. He's not breathing. And you see the 2 bite marks as his blood is all spilled out. His like body's like dislocated and you know, it's like a bloodied mess. He just fell like 6 stories. So who made a con save there? Baridian?
That was me. I lost blessing.
Oh,
Now that I took damage, I had to
Yeah.
make a con save.
thank you, Baridian, for reminding me. Lysandrus. So Strahd's turn is coming up. He's attacking. Let's get a couple attacks onto Toggle. Let me pull up Strahd.
Oh.
thanks for coming to my rescue, Baridian.
Okay.
I tried. If
I'm
I was
on
going
my
to land
way.
on her,
What's your
I was gonna
AC? Is
scream
it
out
18?
Glorious purpose.
17.
I've
This is
been
by
thrown
1.
off this fucking cliff.
Lysandrus is up.
Already.
Okay. I want to move the 30 feet down for the spider climb.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, the ledge that it's
I
like
can
right next to.
I'm allowing you to get to her, but that's like your whole action unless you want to get up to here and then cast your spell.
No, I just wanted to get to the 30 feet and then cast my spell. Just wanted to move.
Okay, so this is where I'm going to move you. Let me click your character. There you are.
Oh, okay. I was thinking the one
Pretty
above.
cool.
That works too. Yeah.
Do you
that
want to
works
be on the
too.
one above? That's up to you.
No, I was just closer to the 30 feet.
Sure. You're closer to her. You're descending upon her.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit her with Eldritch Blast.
Nice. Simple and basic. She's bloodied again because you hit her with that spell, Baridian.
Good, and then I get that, and then the 1d4 was it for the bless?
Is that to hit, guys, for bless? I forgot the bless buff. Do you get
Oh,
two
is it
attacks?
just-
it's to hit and saves.
Roll a d4. I don't think you get her though. You roll
But-
that too. No,
but,
she has a 15 AC.
He,
guys.
he
Yeah, I lost
Baridian-
concentration, so no
Baridian
one has
lost
blessing.
breath.
Oh yeah, so you've
Yeah.
lost
No
the
one's blessed
bless.
anymore?
No one's
Okay.
blessed. He's lost.
No
you
one's
feel the
blessed.
blessing of Adon fall upon you.
As I fall down.
Thanks.
That's too funny.
As you hear the thump, down below.
I think one of the talismans I can do it again.
Yeah, you
I
can roll a
don't
d4
know.
on one of them, I think, right? You're not going to hit. So why don't you roll again? You roll another d20. You're too low on that roll. You rolled a nat 2.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just too low. That's a hit.
Well, it's still a 10, so okay.
That's a hit.
Oh, did anyone use the
16.
advantage
Oh,
on
shit.
the guiding bolt? I forgot.
What about it? You get advantage, right?
Yeah, someone. I don't know if anyone attacked with advantage on guiding bolt.
Yeah. So let's have first of all roll damage with that Eldritch Blast piece.
Oh, where's the other
You're
one?
rolling well.
There-
Roll
there's
another
12,
hit. Yeah, roll another hit.
And then 12. So
Okay, that
24
one.
damage.
Yeah, it's 2D. Yeah, you rolled. Well, hold on here. Let me take a look.
Okay.
You don't get +3 to each roll. You roll 2D. You roll 2d10 +3, right?
Well, no, it says 1d10 for one, and then another one.
That's right. But you missed with the
'Cause I
first
cast
one.
it twice.
Roll another attack roll though, real quick. Because you get to
okay.
roll with advantage. The first attack missed, so each one is an individual projectile.
Well, that missed.
Yeah, that one missed, so she only takes the 12 damage.
The 12. Okay.
Yeah. Do you understand?
Yeah, that one was a little.
Little confusing
weird.
because we forget some of the buffs that
Yeah.
Baridian's plopping down. Strahd
Yeah.
makes his last legendary attack before his legendary reactions reset. Okay, here we go.
You only get advantage on the first attack.
Does he get advantage? I don't think he's used his...
That's dinner.
Only on the first attack? Are you sure?
No, sorry. We're getting mixed messages. I was talking about Lysis.
Oh, okay.
The guiding bolt is first attack against the
Here
target.
we go. 27 to hit toggle.
Yeah.
That hits.
Cool.
6 bludgeoning, so 3.
Great.
Plus 66 necrotic. 25 necrotic.
Does he do this life drain every fucking attack?
If he hits you.
Fuck.
If he hits
Yeah,
you.
I'm unconscious.
You see a toggle go unconscious, and he looks over at Ireena. He says, "Come with me now." Strahd's turn is up. Marcus needs to make a stealth roll as Ireena has saved him. So Strahd notices that, Marcus is still alive and breathing. The Strahd has demanded one person must die before he, it was originally toggle. Make a stealth roll to convince. I'm sorry, wait. Marcus makes actually, let's have Marcus make a deception roll to kind of feign death, essentially. The DC is 19.
I wouldn't do that.
You don't want to do that?
No.
Okay, Strahd sees that you're breathing still.
I'm dead. So one's dead.
You have one stack of exhaustion out, another stack of exhaustion, Tog. How many stacks do you have?
Or because my frenzy fell off.
All right, everyone needs to stop fighting until I get back up. Right?
Toggle, I did want a rules lawyer a little second here. Toggle, I did read something about the Berserker Dwarf, and we're going to buff that. You do not gain a stack of exhaustion when you drop out of frenzy.
Oh, okay. So
because I was listening to Dungeon Dudes talk about that.
It makes it really hard to use in this setup. Yeah.
Well, I was listening to Dungeon Dudes, and they talked about buffing certain subclasses, so we'll buff it, and we'll just see how it plays out, okay? So you don't take a stack of exhaustion from dropping out of frenzy.
Nice.
And plus, we have all these other exhaustion, house rules. Plus, so that makes it super difficult for you to use that ability. He walks over to Marcus. Marcus is prone but alive.
I'm surprised he's noticed that for that.
You see, Marcus gets into it. Strahd puts Marcus into a headlock as he tries to rip Marcus's head off.
Strahd, you said 1.
Yeah, but Marcus didn't want to play dead. So there we go. I'm going to roll an attack roll into Marcus. Pretty intense. 17 to hit.
It's higher than 11.
Marcus without his armor. 8 bludgeoning damage as you begin to hear his spine beginning to separate. And the necrotic damage.
From your hands?
Is using his raw strength.
Huh.
26
that
necrotic.
I only had six life.
So Marcus is now back to 0. Marcus takes another stack of exhaustion, but he gets an automatic attack at advantage now since Marcus is prone, as Marcus goes unconscious. So I roll again. So that's a hit. I'll roll with advantage to see if it crits. No, just a regular old
You'd
hit.
have to do 79 damage at this point.
Yeah, but you'll take 2 death saves right now.
Oh, I don't care about that. I'm just saying you're not.
7,
This is so
11.
scary.
Crack. That's his 2. You hear his neck beginning to separate. You see all the veins begin to come off. I think that's the end of Strahd's turn. That's it. Marcus takes 2 death saves. Okay.
I don't
Dark
roll.
Mist is up. Has fled. Toggle is up. You see this? You see this happening? I'm assuming Toggle is like. This is the way Strahd is. Strahd is actually positioned like right here. He's looking dead into Ireena's eyes when he's doing this. And you hear Marcus's body's unconscious. You hear him moaning and kind of screaming as his body's gone limp, and you see his head beginning to separate as Strahd's unnatural strength is beginning to rip his head off. Toggle, what do you do? You're prone. You've come to. Right?
I'm dead.
You're dead.
No, I'm dead.
I'll roll a death saving
I'm
throw.
not sure what you're. Yeah.
That's why we were saying. That's why Ireena said. Well, I
Okay.
thought you said 1 because I
I
was.
rolled your
I
death
was
save.
dead.
I just rolled your death save. Anastrasya's up. We'll go back to the other battle. We're down here on the mountain. My kid is in the other room screaming. He's screaming, cheering for you guys. Anastrasya is there, so she's next to Daerma. Daerma is dying too. We have not rolled Daerma's saves yet, have we?
We
Don't
haven't.
know. You roll
I
them.
roll a death save.
No,
Shit.
you don't roll them. Baron.
Is
I
it
roll
on,
them in
is it
secret.
on your turn?
It
DM
hasn't
rolls.
come to Daerma's turn
Doesn't
again
come-
yet.
Yeah.
Anastrasya uses both of her attacks. Your blade song has come down, and she attacks with advantage. You don't have your dex save either, so it's just your raw armor, which I think is 13.
Yeah, so it's at,
She attacks with advantage against AC like 13, right?
it's at 18. Yeah.
She makes 2 attacks, and then she's going to try to bounce out. She tries to kill Daerma. Here we go. Attack number 1 on a Daerma. With advantage. Daerma takes an automatic critical, so you take 2 death saves. She doesn't straight up kill you, but she attacks again, so if I hit you this time, I'll roll with advantage this time. Here we go, Daerma. Daerma's dead. So Daerma hits no death saves. If she hits Daerma with 2 claw attacks, slashes across his throat, and she flees in this direction. Shaq gets an attack of opportunity. What do you want to do, Shaq?
Get the bitch.
So she's going to try to move over here. As she tries to scale over the mountainside, Daerma's dead. She's pretty badly injured, though. She's bloodied.
Like dead forever dead?
It's D&D, guys. How dead is dead.
Clinically dead.
He doesn't get death saves. You hit.
Hit her.
Potion,
Go ahead.
though?
Doing a hit her with the piercing damage, right, Shaq?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is she
I've just been
bloody?
waiting for these
Yeah, she's
ghosts to
bloody.
come
She's
save
badly
our
injured.
ass.
Oh my.
7.
Hate her.
Okay. She takes 7 damage, Shaq. She's getting hurt. She says, "You're next if you keep following me, Druid."
We'll see.
Marcus is dead. Marcus' turn is up. Marcus makes a death save in secret. He has 1 final save.
Doesn't he auto pass him?
Why would he auto pass?
I thought he had a feat. He auto passes death saves.
I don't think so.
I'm mistaken.
I rolled a 6.
I'll go with.
Marcus dies. Strahd rips his head off. Hear the bones separate from Marcus. He says, "He was not worthy." Ireena's turn is up. Strahd, before he does that, makes a legendary action, takes his head, and just throws it off the mountainside. The remaining blood spills out to the mountainside. Ireena, what do you do?
You lied to me. Now I'm fucking mad. We could have been peaceful and happy, and I'd have played house with you and all your
I would have
bullshit.
played house with you.
I told you these
I
adventures cannot protect you from me.
I am going to do a mass healing again.
It only affects Toggle, right? Because Toggle's in a dying
yeah.
state.
Then I think I'll probably use Cure wounds.
Okay.
I think that'll be better.
Strahd makes a legendary action to move closer to you. Okay, roll the hit dice on a Toggle to heal him. How do you heal Toggle?
I bend down and some purple energy from me kind of goes into him.
Awesome. Toggle, you're back
18.
alive again. For the third time.
18 hit points.
We thought Toggle was gone, but then you look over, you're just like, lift your head up, you see Marcus's head is missing. Daerma is up. Daerma is dead. Right? Baridian's up. Before Baridian's turn comes up, she can cast command. Let me see the range on command real quick. Right? As her legendary action. She's trying to flee the battlefield.
30 feet.
Yeah, it's pretty close range. She looks over at Baridian. Baridian makes a charisma save. She says, flee to Baridian. DC 15 save, Baridian.
So this is a charisma save?
It's a wisdom saving throw. Wisdom save.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. Wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
All right,
You pass. So you resist her command. What do you do, Baridian? She's right there. She's pretty close to you.
Yeah.
She's pretty bloody, but you see, you've hit her with some radiant damage, so she's not regenerating.
So now it's either...
You stand
let's
up.
see here. Yeah, I'm standing up. Let's do that.
You feel pretty beat. You know, you've lost concentration from dropping 80 feet off the mountainside.
Right.
Okay, you're there.
Yeah, so I'm going to...
She has the urn in her hand. She hasn't used it. She's not been able to use it.
I'm going to use third level guiding bolt on her.
You should join Bool. Forget these dead gods. Okay?
18.
That's a hit. She has an AC of 15.
Cool. And then that
How do you hit her?
22. Well, I'm just saying, you're not done yet. We're not done with you yet. I'm not falling down a mountain for no reason here. So 22 radiant on
She
her.
like looks over and she sees the mountain still kind of keeps going down. She looks over the ledge as she like begins to assess things, and she's like, fine, if you're not going to go over it yourself, I will just throw you off as well. Shaq's turn is up.
Web.
You got it. You got the web. Finally.
Finally.
Now it just has to hit her.
Well, you get advantage.
Damn it.
Yeah, you get it. No, Lyce used the advantage from the Eldritch Blast.
Well, I just hit her with another guiding
Oh, yeah.
Guiding bolt.
Sorry, yeah. You get an advantage on the roll, Shaq. You know, Weber? Shaq to the rescue.
Weber.
Shit.
11.
Get her down.
What was the first
Two
roll, Shaq?
11s.
What was the
What's
what
a
was,
plus 5? So
Yeah, it's a hit.
16.
She's an AC of 15. We'll say it hits
Nice.
for funsies.
For
Well, it's
shits
fine.
and gigs.
Yeah, you just hit her. Too bad we can't use like web effects or something like that with this. Yeah. You hit her with the web, Shaq. Is that it? You want to do a move action?
Yeah,
You
I'm
want
down.
You want to like skid her down here?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. She
Skid her.
looks at Baridian again. She's like, Adon is dead. Flee from me. Make another save. This is her last legendary
23.
action. Yeah, you pass. Okay. Before Lysandros comes up, Strahd's turn is up.
Somebody needs to
He
shot her
makes an
down.
unarmed attack against Ireena to grapple her. So we make opposed rolls, right? So you make you use your athletics or acrobatics. I use my strength. Because he doesn't want to hurt you. I rolled an 18.
I rolled a 20.
You quickly pull your hand away from him. He says, "Stop resisting." Lysandra's turn is up. Strahd
Is she
next.
bloody?
She's pretty badly injured.
Well, I'm not gonna take any chances. I want to move down to the 30 feet next to Daerma.
Okay. Daerma is dead. Kind of read it.
No, I know. I'm still just gonna walk down next to him. That's a great place for me. Then I'm gonna hit her with Witch Bolt again.
Nasty. Okay. Your other warlock spell. Nice. Gonna finish her off.
Hope so.
Do I get a?
Pretty low. You roll a. Yeah, you didn't hit her. The dice have told a different story. You rolled a natural 3. And then
Wait,
Baridian...
I can use the pack boon thing again. Or Baridian has his...
No,
I
that's
don't
it.
have anything.
Did Shaq
no.
already use it?
Shaq
used it to hit her with the web. She's restrained in the web. So she has to spend an action to escape or do something
Would
else.
that be
So would that be an
advantage?
advantage though?
So she does get
Yeah.
advantage.
No,
Yeah?
no. Not against spell attacks, only against melee attacks. If she's restrained, then it's against melee attacks, not spell attacks.
You guys are busting my balls. I'll look it up.
If she's prone, then it
I
works.
think
if
you're
she's-
right. I think you're right. I think it's melee.
It's melee.
Only melee.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. So it's even spell
attack
attacks.
rolls.
Yeah, I'm reading it right
Okay.
now.
Oh.
And she gets, and if you do a dex save against her, she has disadvantage. Because she's like stuck on all Shaq's webs, guys. She's like, ah.
Oh yeah.
Well, she don't need to use it a dex save.
So let's see if you roll high again. Rolled an 8. She
Are
rolled a
you
2.
shitting me?
The witch bull flies past her into the
That's
starry
fine.
night. Strahd's
Pretty sure I
turn.
can use Hellish Rebuke as a reaction, though.
Strahd uses, I think he's out of legendary actions. Strahd's turn is up. He's seen that you attack him, Ireena, so I'm going to make a roll with Strahd. Strahd is, kind of a crazy guy, right? He doesn't mind beating you up a little bit. If they roll a 10 or higher, he's going to attack you. He says, I said, come with me willingly. Now we'll take it by force. He attacks you with full force to knock you out.
What an alpha.
He rolls with make a bonus save, a DC 19 wisdom save, as he hits you with his beguiling gaze, so he can get advantage on the attack roll. Roll a saving throw, Ireena. Wisdom save.
Wisdom
DC
save.
DC 19.
Oh, 16.
Yeah. He attacks with advantage as you stare into his eyes. Okay, attack number 1. He attacks with advantage. Rolled pretty
I
high.
didn't mean to roll whatever I rolled just then.
No, you're good. Yeah, if you had your bardic inspiration up, you could have saved from it. But it's
Yeah.
okay. He hits you. He just hits you with the bludgeoning damage as you feel his unnatural strength grab your wrist. He forgoes the necrotic damage to grapple you. You're now considered grapple. Your speed is reduced to 0. So now he is he's satisfied with that attack, and he takes off with you into the night. He moves at half speed. I'm gonna just move him there. If you want me to, I'll measure it out. So he moves 20 feet.
You need to measure it out because I'm going to charge it him afterwards.
Okay, he's right there. He steps over Tog. Tog, do you want to take an attack of opportunity?
Yep.
When he moves on his turn, you can attack of opportunity him.
Yep. I'm attacking him. I'm going to
Oh boy.
come round and take a swing at him. 17.
That's a
not
hit.
the best. Oh, wait. I'll get disadvantage. I need to roll again.
Yeah. Still rolled pretty well.
17.
Kicking ass.
10 points.
He ignores you as you swing with disadvantage. Dark Mist has fled the battlefield, so Strahd doesn't get a legendary action. Toggle's turn is up.
Alright. Has he got Ireena grappled at the minute?
Ireena is considered grappled.
If I was to, say, ball charge him and try and grapple him and push him off the cliff, would it bring Ireena down with us?
Yes.
Have Featherfall.
Yep, I'm doing it.
Okay. We can make some rolls. This is kind of creative. So we're going to make a grapple check against him, right?
Mm-hmm. I want to grapple him and try
roll
and push
an
him off the
athletics
cliff.
check.
Come on. Bad rolls.
17.
17 for me. Yeah.
I'm going to say Strahd wins.
Yeah.
Unless you want to roll again. What's your
Nah,
strength?
MP,
Wait, what's your strength
NPC,
modifier?
+4. +3.
So he wins. He has a +4. He pushes you out of the way. Do you want a bonus action or anything like that? Bonus action rage.
I should have raged, so I got advantage.
Yeah, should have. You're just
Yeah, too
attacking
late.
recklessly like a dwarf. You guys got to use every strategy when you guys fight Strahd. I'll stand you up. He like looks at Toggle though, as Toggle is like attacking. You actually would have had disadvantage on the roll because you're exhausted.
Oh, yeah, I would have. Yeah, I would have.
Okay.
There's nothing you could be done
Strahd
with
makes
that
a
part.
legendary action. He does not provoke an attack of opportunity. He moves another 20 feet with Ireena. I'll move him to here. Marcus is dead. Ireena's up.
Marcus is dead.
Um,
I like it how he just like. I like it when you say a character's dead. You're like, Marcus is dead. Daerma is
Excited.
dead.
I'm just trying to keep everything excited. It's a complicated
It
fight.
is so. It's
Sorry,
actually.
man.
It's pretty entertaining.
Okay.
so I have an
Pretty entertaining.
inspiration point. Could I use that to roll advantage to break
Yes.
the grapple?
Yes. DC 19 strength check.
I can use acrobatics.
Yes. No, I'm sorry. It's DC. Yeah, I'll allow you to use acrobatics. But DC 19. That's right.
Oh my god.
You're coming with me.
It looks like that's the case.
You want to do it? You don't. You have no bonus action. Daerma's dead. Baridian's up. Strahd makes another legendary
He's
action
dead.
as he flies down the mountainside in speed. This is what I was trying to describe last game, guys, of him how fast he's moving. So that's his third legendary action. Baridian's up. She's
So,
badly injured.
I'm gonna cast third level guiding bolt again onto her
Okay.
at advantage.
Life for a life. That's how
Strahd
we
doesn't
roll
know.
with this.
Strahd doesn't know that Daerma's dead.
23.
That's a hit.
Cool. And then that is 24 radiant.
She's on death's door.
You guys better
Alright,
kill her or
so
get me
then-
up. Either way.
I'm going to
Do it.
move right next to her, or at least 5 feet of her. Just
She's
right.
webbed too, so you get advantage on the attack. Why don't you roll again?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Okay,
I already
sweet.
did that. I did that with advantage. So
Nice.
yep. So I'm right next to her.
Shaq is up, right?
Done with my turn. Yeah.
Shaq, she's up. She's in the web. She's bleeding badly.
Okay, we're gonna.
And you get advantage. Don't
Yeah.
forget that.
So you get advantage
Well, I
plus
guess-
2. So it's a
Yeah,
stack.
+2. Yeah.
Take a
Nice bite.
nip out of her.
Too bad she's immune to poison, being undead.
I know.
Roll again.
That's a 16.
That is a hit.
+2.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
a hit.
doesn't matter.
Yep.
Great.
How do you finish her off, Shaq? Oh, what's your damage?
Finally got it.
On that one,
4.
Shaq. You guys, man. She's still alive.
Man!
She's gonna get away. She's like, as your fangs just bite down into her, Shaq. And she's
Okay, you know what?
restrained.
I don't care. I can roll up another character, fucking kill her.
Lice is up.
All up to you.
She's just
Under
like a
pressure.
gust of wind can just like kill her, guys. What are you gonna do? She's about to get out though. She's about to escape.
Let's just not gust, I'm fairly certain.
You've got
It's a spell.
advantage, right? Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have advantage on the roll. That's your first. That's your first one.
16!
That's a hit. Roll D10 plus 3. That's an automatic kill. She only had 4 HP left. How do you kill her? This is the fourth character Lice has killed. That's like a major character. How do you kill her, Lice?
Nice.
I'm gonna point my finger and the eye on my chest is gonna light up and I'm gonna say with like the whispers, because you know how that kind of echoes. I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
"How does it feel to kneel, bitch?"
You point this like beam of like flaming, like eldritch might. Her head comes clean off in the webs.
Okay, somebody gotta get her body. Somebody gotta get her body.
Yeah,
Gotta
it's
kill
still,
her.
Does it go next to my head?
Strahd is
still
up.
know
Strahd makes another. Strahd is out of legendary action, so Strahd's turn is up now. He makes the sprint action with Ireena. So he moves 5 times 40 divided by 2, right? 5 times 40. He moves 100
Yeah.
feet down the mountainside. Toggle.
There's no way.
He just blurs into the mountainside. He disappears into the darkness with Ireena. I'll move him like. Let's measure it out for fun, because Ireena might be able to do something. He did not take any radiant damage last turn, so he's like he's like what is he? He's over on this cliff right here almost. Ireena, he's just spider climbing down the mountainside with you. He's like right here.
Got it.
Okay. That's kind of where he is. See how cool this is now, guys? You kind of understand what I'm doing a little bit more? He's
I
playing with
understood
Ireena.
last time. I understood last time.
Shenanigans. No, I'm just kidding.
Now, so
all
like
right.
I've described the battle, Tog, is you look at this with this.
I can't see it. I can't see him anymore.
Yeah, 60
Yeah, I
feet.
know.
He disappears into the night fog, into the mountainside. The wind is all you hear now. You look back at Marcus's decapitated corpse. Toggle's
Two
turn is
things.
up.
Can I see either Marcus's head or the glowing sword?
Make a perception roll. The glowing sword is DC 10. Marcus's head is like DC 15. Yeah, something like that. So you can see both of you roll above a 15. You rolled with disadvantage because you're exhausted. You've come back from the brink of death many times.
No, I don't see it either.
Your eyes are all hazy.
I'm going to sit on the floor. There's nothing else I can do.
You sit next to Marcus.
Sit next to Marcus's dead body.
Okay. It's too bad there's not like a sit position or anything like that. There's no animations with the models. Anastrasya is dead, right? Combat is over,
Anastrasya's dead.
right?
Did she have a ring on her? Because I
She
want
does.
that.
She does have a ring.
Give me
on
that
her.
ring.
She also has
me
the
that
urn
ring.
on her. Okay.
Wow,
I'm going to go up to Daerma and
Is that fun for you guys? 2
Revival.
hours and 15 minutes.
yeah.
It was more than
Yeah,
that, man.
it's-
Yeah, because
We had
last
to be
game.
last year. Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe
Okay.
the game even before.
Yeah. I'm going to switch back to exploration mode as we kind of switch back to theater of the mind. What do you guys do?
Can I get up, please?
Do I have enough time to go up to Daerma and cast Revivify? Oh, wait. Did I use all of it? Let's see.
Do you have Revivify as a spell?
I have one Revivify. I have one slot left, so
Do you
and I
have,
can cast it.
do you have the
I have
diamond?
stones. I have diamonds. I have 5 diamonds.
So when we were making Baridian's character, he specifically spent his gold on the diamonds to bring
Diamonds.
people back.
Just 5.
Clever. Clever.
Daerma, it's been less than a minute. Daerma successfully brought back to life. You see all the slash marks begin to heal.
Oh my god!
Man, that would have sucked if I didn't have that spell slot. That
Holy
was
shit!
crazy.
Holy shit! Okay, I was like, thank you, Baridian. Thank you. I'm never gonna call one of Strahd's bitches sluts ever again. And
All
he
you
just
hear
kisses him. And he just
in the
kisses him in the
distance
cheeks.
is Toggle going, Brilliant!
God.
Someone!
Did we kill the bitch? Did we kill the bitch?
She's gone. She's gone. It's fine.
Well, do
We
we
need
have
to-
any like wood or something to put into her heart?
I got some wood. I
Have
think.
a spear?
Give me the spear.
I think a spear would work.
I
That
want
bag
this.
has a lot of stakes in it.
I want this.
Take the spear. Here
I
you
want
go.
this. I want this fucking. She threw me off the cliff twice. She threw me off the fucking cliff twice, and so I just stabs it in her freaking thing and just repeatedly stabs the stake inside her. You fucking bitch.
You see like her body turn to like ash. And in the night, it just like blows. Blackness, ash blends into the night with your dark vision. Shaq,
Can
you
you
see
wipe
this
that
as a-
off?
Want that ring.
Here's
Another
the
one of them
ring.
rings.
Take that ring.
I look at the
For your
headless
collection.
body of
Yeah.
Marcus and go, you should have played dead, you fool.
Anyone
Oh,
have a reattach head to body spell?
Do they make those?
Fuck that bitch.
can the thing that Marcus gave me like heal like from death or no?
Like, I sit there for like 2 minutes, and if no one turns up, I go looking for either the glowing sword that is super important to keep.
Yes.
That we literally risked an entire werewolf den to fight for? Yes.
Mhm.
So yeah, I just
Or
turned to
I go
everyone else.
looking for the rest of the group. One or the
Yeah,
other.
I
I'm
turned to
gonna start
everyone
looking for
else,
him.
and it's just like I think it's time for us to see what happened to everyone else and make the very long journey for myself back up the mountain.
I'm just gonna hop, skip, and jump up there. Spider climb.
I'm just muttering under my breath. It's just like, God, I picked the wrong job.
I picked the job or God.
All the above. Just muttering.
I sent Baridian a message. Now, before I take off the Strahd gear, does Ireena want to try to do anything to get out of the situation with Strahd as you're blistering through the mountainside? You got to do something like real creative. I don't know, though. He hasn't knocked you out. I mean, he's just grabbed onto you and like fled with you down the mountain.
I tried to fang bite him, and maybe
You're still trying to like fight him and stuff like that.
Like, could I try to bite him? And maybe I'd get more powers.
You try to like reach out with your fangs. He says, "You're hungry, aren't you?"
Just a little bit.
I will make sure you're well fed back at Ravenloft. He casts a spell. He begins to fly into the night sky with you.
Romantic.
I will show you the world.
He says, "All I need to do is release you,
I think it's the same thing.
and you will fall to your death. But if you join me, I will give you power beyond imagination. And think we'll be able to finally leave Barovia." As you're flying up into the night sky, the backlit of the moon is silhouetting you. You must be like hundreds of feet up in the air now.
Promise.
I did. One life for yours. It was either your weak protectors. Either one should do.
Technically did keep his promise.
Yeah, I guess so.
Do you know how many men I've killed for you already? How many armies I've destroyed?
Are you gonna continue destroying now that you have me, or are you actually gonna try to do? Like I said, I could probably make you pretty happy if
Women change men.
What do you try to say?
You know, if you try not to be such a dick to everybody.
Don't be.
He points down to the fog seems to like kind of clear a little bit, and you see like a path almost from Kresk heading east to Ravenloft. Along the path, you see like glowing things, like glowing dots of almost like ants, you know, from how high you are in the sky now. He says, "These are all the adventurers that have come, and this is the March of the Dead. Thousands of them, preventing us from leaving. But now you're with
It
me."
would be nice to leave.
So
I've wanted out of here for a while.
So we're in agreement, right? Do you wish to join me? And we will finally break this curse. He smiles.
If you promise not to be a dick.
Make a persuasion roll. If you roll a 1, he drops you.
Nat 20.
I kind of want it. Oh,
He says,
Yeah,
nice.
"They say I am beyond reform, but my ways..."
31.
He says, he responds well to it. You've persuaded him. He says, my other brides tell me I'm beyond reform and that I am the devil himself. But I guess all men can change. He flies off with you to Ravenloft. Okay. Unless Ireena wants to do something else. But Ireena's been kind of persuaded Strahd pretty well there, so I'm going to say something positive happens, I guess, if we can say it's positive. All right, she rolled a nat
Does
fucking
Marcus
20.
come back alive?
Maybe
don't know.
she takes his last boon. I don't know, for herself. He's so generous.
Okay. What do you guys do?
All right. So we're all up here. We see Tog sitting next to Marcus's headless body.
How do I stop myself from being flying?
I can't find his head. I don't know where it's gone.
We'll look for it.
I utter a prayer under my breath, and I said, we need to find his head and the sword as soon as possible. Lysandris, could you please help Tog?
It's a fucking middle of the night, and it's a bright glowing sword, and I can't see the bastard.
Yeah, I'm just walk down this hill real quick. How do I not drop myself?
Can't hear you. You're muted, by the way, Az.
Sorry, I'm going to say that 10 minutes go by. Shaq and like Lysandris and the whole group is there looking for the head and the sword. The sword is easily found first. The head is a little bit harder, but you see the eyes sunken back into the head of Marcus. He's well beyond. It's been too long now. He can't be revivified. What do you guys do?
So I say, oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, can we bring him back? Is that possible?
Could we like
Overcast it?
Well-
overcast like revivify?
Well, as I look around, it's like time is of the essence, so I need you guys to just trust in me. So I'm instructing you guys to put the head on the top of the body, as if, you know, where it's supposed to be. And then just for flavor purposes, I'm going to use one of the, like where it is, like we're going to try to put it all like pretty close to where it is. I'm going to use one of my Keotome's ointments, put it around there.
Keotome's ointments, yeah.
Yeah, is that it? Yeah.
Yep.
Put a little bandage around there, and I look around. I said, you know, there are many things in the Amber Temple, and Adon has blessed me. Let us hope that she is with us today. Let's try to bring him back.
Yeah.
And then
I always wanted to go back to the Amber Temple.
So I start to say a prayer to Adon, basically saying that, you know, Strahd may, and as I'm praying, I'm slowly turning gold with my hands on him, or bright, just light. And I say, you know, Strahd may have a stranglehold of darkness upon these lands, but no matter what, there are still pockets of light. And we are those pockets. And through the power of Adon, let us try to bring Marcus back. And then as I'm saying all that, the light from me is slowly being transferred to the body. And then like the body is slowly turned to light. And that's all I can do using one of the raised deads that I was bestowed upon by Adon to try to bring him back.
The dark gifts and the statue of Adon. And Lysa's mom overlooks you and sees this. She says, I knew it.
Well, actually,
about
she's
to say
still
I
behind.
knew it.
Yeah, she's still behind the Guardian. It's up for like 8 hours.
This is
so
a
she has no
resurrection
idea.
challenge for Marcus.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
We thought it would be for Tog, but things change in the midst of combat.
Nope.
Change of the dice. No, I'm just kidding.
So, first of all, I'm going to whisper Marcus something.
Ooh.
So I linked the resurrection challenge rules. Do you want
He
to
needs
review
to.
those?
It's kind
Is he anyone that can use the fucking sword?
Is there anyone that can use those? I have no idea. I don't think I can.
No, it's the sword can be like altered to different swords.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
My brother knows the consequence.
I've linked. I sent you a DM, Marcus. What's your response?
Yeah.
Okay. The resurrection challenge begins. How it works. A spirit must be willing to be resurrected. Step 1, Marcus wished to return. Marcus, you're overlooking, you see, you're in a place where color does not exist. The fog, since Strahd has left, begins to dissipate around the mountainside. You see, like, everything is black and white. The outlines, you see, like, the spiritual reflections of people. You're in a place where no mortal should tread. But you know the religion check. You're, studying under the clerics that the god of travel should wisp you away to see Tyr, your god that you have shunned now. And for some reason, you're not being whisked away. You sit here in agony. A moment feels like eternity, and almost like a moment still. 3 members now can offer a contribution to increase the skill check. Who wishes to offer something and try to roleplay to bring Marcus's spirit back to his body?
So are they assisting me? So technically I'm not a part of it. I'm the conduit.
You're not allowed. Cool. So 3 members can assist.
So Baridian kind of goes, we need to give stuff to help bring him back.
Yes. Who wishes to be the first person?
I do. The ring from one of his brides. I'm gonna. Well, one of them. I want that one.
Oh wow.
That one was more of a fight.
That one was more of a personal trophy.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll do the second if we're going up the list, and I will.
So before we do the second roll, Lice makes a skill check. So the DM asks each to make a skill check based on their contribution. The DC is adjusted how helpful impact the contribution would be. The ring, I feel like, is pretty meaningless to Marcus, right?
I mean, he got killed by Strahd, so that was a connection to Strahd, I thought.
Okay, I see the logic. I don't. So it's a little ambiguous on what exact skill check you need to make, because it's, again, based on Marcus's personality. You're trying to reconnect the soul back to his body. What do you want it to make?
Shit.
What do you want to? Do you want to make it like a religion, performance, or like it could even be like deception or something to try to lie to bring a spirit back or something kind of cool? I don't know.
With him, I would probably do a religion.
Remember, he serves the goddess of it, the goddess Avris now too.
Right.
So make a roll.
Oh, bitch!
The roll is unaffected, so it doesn't add any modifier to the roll. Who's the next person?
Me.
By the way, I'm allowing this to go through a short rest, so Ireena can give you guys bardic inspiration. Right,
She's not there.
Oh, she's not. Oh my God, she's not there.
No,
Yeah, she's gone.
not.
Sorry. So
Just thoughts and prayers, guys. Thoughts and prayers.
yeah, you can't do bless on this either. So we can't. The only thing would be effective would be bardic inspiration. Okay. Who's up next? Tog.
I'm gonna do something that I think Marcus will see as very precious to the dwarf because he always criticizes him for it. I'm gonna lay out all my gold that I have in my inventory at the altar, and it hurts Toggle to do this, but he knows he needs the paladin's help to see it through to the end.
You go back to the altar of Nymir inside the werewolf den.
No, I'm gonna lay out all the gold I have in my inventory, every valuable item that I've been collecting, giving it towards Marcus's resurrection.
Make a skill.
So hopefully,
nice. I like that. You've given up the greed and sacrificed maybe the honor of your clan to bring him back.
What am I rolling?
You just roll a skill. I'll let you choose the skill check. You can roll performance, religion, deception, something like that.
I think probably survival would be the best roll because it makes the most sense.
Sure.
That or inside of yourself.
Yeah, just something like that. I mean, this is a roleplay thing, guys. Roll a DC. I mean, the DC is pretty low, Tog. I like that. You've given up all your gold.
I do insight because it
But
makes
if you
sense. But
if
I
you
just
like
plus
shun
0.
the gods, if you take your gold back from Marcus anyway, something could happen. It passes. It adds to a modifier.
Seven now.
So I'm going to say we'll give it a +2. I like that, Tog, to the roll. The DM makes the roll in the end. Who's the last person to do it?
I'll do it.
I'm sorry. For each successful contribution skill check, the DC is decreased by 3. Where a failed contribution increases it by 1. So Lysis increases by 1. The adjustment is now 2. Do you guys understand?
I have no gold.
Okay. You've given up all your gold. Who's the last person?
I'll do it.
Daerma steps up. What do you do, Daerma?
I have a book of all the notes that I have written about Marcus and about every previous party member, past and present. This is the only thing I have in terms of contribution to who he is and what he stands for.
Okay. And what's in this journal?
The exploits of Marcus Darkbane. And the exploits of Marcus Darkbane, the kills that he has made, and the victories that he has brought upon this land.
Okay. You think about how you chased down, one of the other brides in the Ravenloft. He chased after her. And he's like one who brought everybody together. And the annals back at the Blue Water Inn, back in Vallaki.
And as much as I still have a bone to pick with Marcus and the decisions he's recently made, he's the only one that I would trust as of this point, to finish off this fight with Strahd. We've lost Ireena, we're not about to lose another hero.
And before you put the book, onto his body, you write in the last paragraph, you say, and then he came back to life. Roll a performance check.
Can I use Blade Song on this?
Well, I'm saying you're kind of almost like a bard in a way, right? So it's like a performance thing, right?
Yeah. I want to cast
if
Blade Song.
you want to use it so you get advantage on the perception check?
No.
I'm sorry, on the performance check?
No, never mind. I can't get advantage on performance checks, so I'm just gonna. I do have a proficiency in it though.
You say a little song in Elvish as it happens. I'll roll it. Performance check, please. And then I will make the final roll.
22.
It successfully lowers the DC by another 3. So I need to roll a 5 or higher. Right?
Yeah.
The Matt Mercer way. Marcus, you see this and it's it feels almost like a moment. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
He's gonna roll a 1, isn't he?
I know.
I know.
I feel it.
dude.
Put that in the universe.
Oh no.
Is your soul trapped in Barovia forever?
I don't know.
Or shall the goddess
We'll
of
have to
Avris-
find out next time. No, I'm just kidding.
Here we go. 4.
We'll have to find out next time on Curse of Strahd.
No!
Marcus's spirit
No.
I don't
is
have the
lost.
roller up.
It's a 4.
Oh,
What
4.
was the
Yes.
roll?
That's what I thought it was going to be.
Marcus
Really?
is permanently dead, his soul unable to return to his body.
I blame Lice for not sick.
You bitch! Listen, I've been rolling like shit all night. Fight me.
That's fine.
I've been rolling like shit. Dude, I just got thrown off a fucking cliff.
You called her a
Wait.
slut, so.
Wait, so Marcus doesn't come back?
No.
What did he roll? I didn't see it.
4. Yeah, I didn't see it either, so it made it less.
A 4. I saw it.
He rolled a 4?
Huh?
Brilliant! Did it work?
as the light fades,
Coming back?
and you know, you're able to see through the light and all that stuff, you could instantly tell that his eyes are still dead. So I turned to everyone else, and it's just Adon says no, and then I walk away.
I'll tell you, God, he's a prick, and he obviously doesn't like gold. Is the gold still there? I'm picking it up.
Might as well.
Might as well.
Fuck, I deleted everything. I've got to remember what I had.
Are you sure there's nothing Adon can do?
There's nothing more we could possibly do. The soul is gone.
Oh dear.
What was he supposed to roll?
A 5.
5 or higher. 5 or higher.
It like hurts so much
That
in my
hurts.
soul. It does.
No, it's too close.
What do we do with this? And I kind of point at the glowing sword still.
I'll take it.
Can you use it?
And you wield it?
I cannot wield a greatsword, but if what was said, I'll make the pact with it. I'll do it for Marcus.
Like a pact? I don't know what you're talking about, but sure.
I know what this thing wants from me.
All I know is you can't pick up that sword. It's way too heavy for you.
Gonna have to try.
Can you use it, Tog?
No. I like my axes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Can I pick it up?
Yes. And the sword speaks to you. It's a shame. One more body that Strahd has killed. Are you worthy?
I will claim vengeance. Strahd will never Strahd will never get away with this treachery.
The blade feels light in your hands. Tog was kind of wrong because it's just like energy almost. The sun lights up the mountainside. What's your response to the sword?
I will accept whatever pact, whatever promise I need, so that I can end Strahd's reign of terror once and for all.
Folly and ill-gotten decisions had led to this meaningless death. I told Sir Marcus that we should have taken the fight to him, to Ravenloft, and said, "You detoured to help these werewolves."
Haven't you got a Luminar, Daerma?
A Luminar is also Sheath the Luminar as well, yeah. Toggle's like, maybe this isn't a good idea that Dwarm is hoarding all the magic items, perhaps.
I'll give up a Luminar to somebody.
You're the only one that can use it. It's fine.
How are we
It's fine.
how are we stuck in a catch-22? Marcus is the only one that can wield the sword.
It's more of a. It's a great sword.
You
We
feel the
can't use
sword,
that sword.
the sword's energy, you see, starts to shrink. It is now a short sword you could use. I've created them as a homebrew item, as the variants. It can be wielded as a dagger, a short sword, long sword, or great sword, as the blade
Yeah, I
length
can't-
will change.
I can't use it anyway.
Yes, you can. You can use it as a dagger or a short sword.
It's no good. Needs to be a finesse weapon.
Short
daggers
sword is
too-
a finesse. A short sword is a finesse weapon.
I don't think it is.
He has the
And a
ability
dagger.
to be a finesse weapon.
Yeah,
regardless
the
of whatever
sun
size it
sword
is.
is automatically / the sword of Voltune is automatically as a special property considered a finesse weapon. It's light as a feather. It's just energy.
So maybe Toggle should have it so that he has 2 magical weapons.
I can give it to him.
Toggle, you look at your offhanded axe, but then you remember, like, you look down at Marcus, and you wonder if the sword maybe drove him to his death.
I don't want to.
Is it worth to succumb to the power of the sword?
If the weapon talks to me, there's no way I'm having it. Toggle's superstitious. It's not going to happen.
Right now,
I must be insane to wield this weapon.
let's have everybody make a perception roll. That's alive, right?
I like that little jab in there. All the alive people.
7.
22.
Toggle sees nothing.
You said insight?
That's a perception roll.
15.
Okay.
I make one.
Yeah.
You're alive, aren't you?
Yes.
Walk this way.
19.
Jesus.
I've whispered Ireena.
Was Strahd?
No.
While you're all standing there, Liza's gonna walk back. She's a little offended by the shit that Strahd did to Marcus. But there's like also a gift that I was thinking of that she was gonna walk away like, so I put that in the game chat. You want to see how angry she is?
I'm a slow typer, sorry.
Lost our champion.
Is that what you did?
Yeah, that's what she's
Awesome.
doing, walking away back to the children,
Cool.
making sure they're okay.
You walk to the children, your mother's back there, and he looks over, she looks over at you and she says, I knew that cleric was up to something. He can bring people back from the dead. He lied
Obviously
to
you
me.
can't.
Well, he tried. I almost
Wanna
saw
go-
the magic work. Ask him to bring back our father. I'm sorry, your father. That's the whole reason we're here,
We haven't even
Lice.
found him yet. We haven't even found him yet. Where is he? I
Have him-
don't know. Do you know?
Have him call upon the god of Adon and have him overcast it.
That could kill him. No.
It must be done.
Did I hear this conversation?
No, because she just walked back there. You guys are still like kind of mournful over Marcus dying, and you're still like talking to the sword and stuff. What's your response, Lice?
We're not going to do that now. This is not the time. One of our best men, he died. This is not the time to be pulling that shit.
Because we're here in some
Absolutely not.
godforsaken cave in the middle of the fucking mountain with a vampire who just stole.
They're gone. We
Yeah.
managed to save one person.
Have I not
2, actually.
taught
And
you
the children.
anything? Oh boy, a bunch of refugee rugrats. The children over here, you see one of them just like slouches his head through the tent.
Are they okay?
Of course they're okay. I was watching them.
Good. Then stay here and keep watching him. I need to figure out what our next moves are with them. Just watch the children, please. I'm gonna come back.
So the people who made the perception check will have a Larian roll, a counter roll with the stealth roll.
What?
Illyrian, I think you're attached to the game, right? Do I have to promote you?
Yeah, no, I think I can. Let's see. What do you want me to roll?
A stealth roll. And we'll see if we beat the passive perception of 22 from Baridian, or Baridian's 22.
Hold on. So I think I have, like, I was having the same problem as
Is it having an issue? Oh, you're not.
Ice was having, where I can't get my feet.
So no, this is what I'm going to do. Your character needs to be activated, right? So I'm going to activate your character.
I think I can. I think I can roll.
Yeah, I just activated it, so you rolled a 25.
Okay.
What do you want? So how the story works for you is, you saw the smoke, like when Daerma like blew up all the bodies. There was smoke like coming up the mountains. So you were tracking whatever was this. We could say you're even tracking Strahd, and it led you to this situation. You see this, and you're like invisible in the shadows, right? I've put your character out on the battle board, and so you get the kind of like role play or whatever.
I actually approached Daerma and say, "Give me that sword a minute, Daerma." And I say, how do you speak? Or hold it. And I say to Daerma, how do you speak to this thing out loud?
I just transmitted my emotion to it.
I think really hard. You prick.
You feel the energy pass over you, and it says back to you in Dwarvish. It says, yes.
Do you want to kill Strahd or not?
That is my whole purpose.
Well, are you going to help me kill him? Once I kill him, I'm letting you go, just to let you know.
Excuse me, travelers.
Hey.
Oh.
It seems.
Was that you, Sword? Your voice changed all of a sudden. That was very strange.
You guys see a female blonde wood elf who's kind of in all black and or I guess all like kind of snow camo, so like maybe like the fur I was wearing earlier. So she like blends really well into the background, and that's how you guys didn't notice that she crept up on y'all like that. All right. I'm gonna say I mean you no harm, but I saw a large fire and thought someone might be in trouble.
You're a bit late to the fucking party. Typical.
What happened? It looks like there's been a battle here.
Happened.
Yeah, that would have been Strahd. And yes, there was a battle.
Can you revive people?
Yeah.
I don't believe I have that magic.
What
sorry.
magic may you have, if you don't mind me asking?
I can cure wounds. I can change my face.
Wait, we're asking all these questions. Who the hell are you?
Fair. Okay.
My name is Ellerin, and I was dragged to these lands by a wretched letter, and the mist came in and took me, and I've been fighting creatures of awful, just wolves and beasts. And
like them. We kind of point over to where all like the decapitated werewolves and wolves are.
Yes, exactly like them.
We burned them. Never mind,
you
sorry.
see bones and like
Bones.
did a pile.
Yeah.
That's where I got
Fireball.
this wonderful, wonderful warm cloak. Was from one of those nasty wolves.
Take a little offense to that.
I got something pretty similar, but mine was from a goat.
Sorry.
A really big goat.
But that's cool.
Got mine
but
from a dirty hobo.
hobo. Oh. But anyway, I hate Strahd and am trying to kill him. I have not found any compatriots that I can trust or are as skilled as you in battle. I would be humbled if I could join your revenge mission.
Did you watch our last fight?
I saw the end of it.
Am I waving around a glowing sword?
Yes, you're waving around a glowing sword.
Yes.
So,
Is it
and
still
you
there?
do look like you have the means. I've heard there was some magic blade. Might this be that blade, sir?
I don't know, he's a bit uptight. It's all about blood and revenge and some shit.
You?
No, the sword. The sword keeps going on about blood and revenge.
I just point to the glowing sword. I'm like, you want to wield that?
Hey, I ain't giving no glowing sword that Marcus had to some fucking stranger.
I would not want to impose on your party in that extent.
You can earn it.
My own weapons.
Do you have any gold?
Don't
Now
listen
is
to
not
that to the dwarf.
time for this, Tog.
I turn to the strangers like, if you want to help us, first help us bury this body and start digging a hole, like helping us.
I
Yeah.
have lost many in this land. There was 9 of us in the party. And I am the only one that had survived.
Yeah. So you had to dig a few holes as well.
How did
Human.
that happen?
Well,
Strahd's brides.
Well, we got 2 of them, so
I'll be honest with you. This is the first one I've actually lost that actually hurts. The last one we lost he was a bit of a prick.
Yeah.
A guy named Callie.
Oh, it was Lucius.
Yeah, Lucius.
Well, it definitely hurts to lose a fellow soldier and comrade. My heart goes out to you, and if there's anything I can do to ease any of your pain, please let me know.
You join us.
would you like to join? Yeah, there it is. Would you like to join us?
Absolutely, it would be an honor to fight beside such renowned warriors.
Good.
You should
We
know
could use all the
first.
help we can get.
You should know first we're not really that renowned, and that guy really likes potatoes, and
I was also
I
bit
like
by a werewolf. So
Wait, what?
Wait,
You were
what?
bit by a
Oh,
wolf?
I'm sorry.
Well,
What?
what?
oh, you guys didn't know about that?
No.
What?
I tried to look at you.
See, Tog, I knew he was hiding something.
Yeah, it was
You
like,
is fucking-
I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just,
No,
just
no
joking
kidding.
around.
This
No
is not the
kidding.
time.
Did you or did you not get bit by a werewolf?
Welcome, new traveler, to our group.
can we fix this? Brilliant.
Talk about
Not with what currently I have at my disposal. We're gonna have to take a rest in order.
Oh
to
yeah, we need a rest, but you can fix it if we rest.
If we rest, I will give it my best shot in removing this curse.
I saw a cave up in the top. Maybe that would be a good place to camp.
Well, I guess that's the
You
question.
mean the cave where we
Should
just
we
come from and just kill
Should
us?
we still stay here?
that one? That cave?
Or do you think they will return?
No,
Oh,
I don't
they're
think
not coming back.
They're not coming back.
Mm-mm.
Not coming back.
Probably not a good way to start this interaction here. Yeah, I mean, well, what do we have over here? They're kind of hidden in a cave we could just use. Warm in
And the
there.
spirit guardian is still up at the entrance for, I'm assuming, if an hour has passed, 7 more hours.
For what it's worth, we got to take the kids back to the town.
We do.
Let's prioritize that.
Yes, we need a long rest.
Yeah, we'll get the long rest first. Then we have to take the kids back to Valaki. And any business that we have there.
You had a really long rest already. You can keep watch all night, can't you?
Yeah.
Had a long
I
rest
just
already.
died twice!
But he also
So did
died.
he.
Can take the first watch,
Take the
as you
second.
guys seem like y'all need your rest. If you
Right,
trust me.
Very well. Well, here's our plan, guys, then. We get a long rest. It's been a long night, long day. We head back to Valaki, return the children there. Any unfinished business or any chance we can get supplies, we'll get that there too. And then from there, we'll decide what we're gonna do next.
Yep, sounds good.
I'm in agreement. Yeah, that's good.
So you guys are setting up camp here in the cave again.
Mm-hmm.
But
Now that he has Ireena, he won't come after us for a while.
we'll assume that you're going to basically rest for 3 hours to regain the spell slots, right? We'll simplify it. It's right now 4 in the morning. And then
I'm going to rest until I get my hit dice back at least.
we're wrapping up the game. You guys are now level 9.
And I'm going to speak to the sword during the time, try
Yeah.
and figure out what it wants.
We can do that next
Do I
game.
Do I get to level up too, even though I wasn't in
Yes.
the fight?
Yes,
So I can-
everyone
Yeah.
is level 9, including Marcus's new character. And when I'll talk to him about his backstory and figure out what he wants to do.
Sorry, Marcus.
I need to
It
figure
was
out mine too.
You had a roll
Maybe-
higher
maybe
than
we
a
could,
5.
Maybe we could
It
like
was a
do like
4.
you could
The
be like a
last-
lost party member of mine or something. That'd be
Hey.
cool.
Actually, yeah, we could see if that
The dwarf
works out.
told him to play dead.
Yeah, but
he
my
told
guy
you to
didn't
play
do that.
dead.
Well, he's
He
playing
never
dead
do.
now.
He wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
No, he
Sort
wouldn't
of
have.
just abandoned me at that point.
Level.
I know, I can't
Okay.
seem to.
That was stressful.
I feel like I'm missing this one.
That's why
Very stressful.
That
But
was
it-
stressful.
it was
Go have
stressful.
some wine and eat some ice cream after that.
Yes.
That's well deserved.
Did you
I had a
guys like the
screwdriver
map?
in the beginning, but it was not worth it.
I did.
The math
Yeah, that
was,
was awesome.
awesome.
I got thrown off.
You got yeeted twice.
So one of the items that I linked, sorry it didn't have the abilities attached to it, but basically it can hold up to 3 specters or spirits. They have to be humanoid to be killed. You have to do the killing blow on the humanoid. The urn of tormented souls will be able to get the spirits in. If
Okay,
you're
so-
right, it can only be wielded by an evil player. The only person I will allow the urn to be wielded by is you know who.
It's Tog.
No,
No, it's not me.
Lysandrus.
Andres, yeah.
What?
If Lysandrus
Yeah,
wants
she-
to wield the urn, she can.
Oh wait, that's right.
It was
She's chaotic
obvious.
neutral now.
He's obviously the only evil
Yeah, she's
person
evil.
in the group.
He's chaotic neutral now.
I want my old god back.
So if she wants to, that
Shouldn't
could be
have
a story
touched
arc
the
for her. If she
stone.
wants to go be
Yeah.
good again, but we'll
I
figure it
want to
out.
be good again.
I will allow. It's up to Lysandrus if she wants to wield it. If she wants to be evil.
She's
or
gonna not. She's not gonna.
Not gonna
She
want
wants
to
to
wield
stay
it.
as far away from this as possible now.
Okay.
Okay, so can we yeet the thing off the? Can we yeet the thing off the